We're live.
We're live.
Oh my God, we're live. I think we're live.
We're live.
The Dad and Drew Show. Two idiots on tangents. Live Wednesdays at 8. YouTube.com.
Is that still in?
The Dad and Drew Show.
No, that's not in anymore.
I'm in a box. Let me.
Oh, you're voguing.
Box.
I like it.
Well, I'm also miming. I'm in a box, Jamie. Hey, everybody.
Ooh. Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing today?
Wednesday.
Welcome to the Dad and Drew Show.
Two idiots on tangents. Lots of.
Oh, there will be tangents tonight.
Oh, there will be indeed.
I could not figure out, like, there was no specific, like, great, big, huge news thing for today. So I didn't have anything. So I'm like, you know what? Dad and Drew will give you tips for the park.
Yeah.
So thank you for showing up, everyone. I see we have the Contessa is here, Andromeda Shun, Rick DeChellis.
Rick the Chalice.
Who else do I say? I guess I got Al Olsen in the house. Tom Strong.
He is
Mr. Digny Google. What's up, Andy? How you doing?
What's up, Mr. Oprisco?
Diz Lou is here.
Diz Lou, welcome in.
I'm not wearing it because I didn't want to poke a hole in my Spirit jersey, but I do have it available.
Come on, focus.
Come on. You can do it, camera. Come on, camera. It's because it sees my face. It's like, no, I see a face. I want to focus on the face. You got it. There we go. There we go.
Oh, sorry about the lighting. Look at that, guys. Bam.
Fox and the Hound. This is going to be fun because Dad has his camera set up, and I was going to do a lot of show and tell, so we'll see how this works today.
Camera one, camera two.
Hello, Queen V. How are you today?
Hello, lovely lady.
Nice to see you.
Yes, nice to see you.
What have you been up to, my friend, Drew?
Work, man. Work and
I thought I saw you at some sort of swanky house.
Yeah, man. That was insane, first of all. Secondly, I normally would never get invited to a place like that. Ever. But yeah, no, it was
we got moving on up.
We got the lovely
to the east side.
To the east side. Moving on.
Deluxe apartment.
Yeah, no, it was amazing, dude. Yeah, it was an awesome charity event we did. Got invited by Spokesman. Totally awesome dude. To help raise money for Give Kids the World, man. Do
you know how much money was raised that night? It looked like a lot of money.
Over 5,000. I think the last time I had checked, it was like 5,200. Something like that. Like it wasn't
That's
just
awesome.
A little bit of money, man. It was.
No, that wasn't chump change. That was some good cash.
It was some good cash, and it was just super fun too. Like it was just such a great thing meeting, other creators, and Queen loved it because she got to shove a pie in my face. So
she enjoyed that a little bit too much.
Yeah. She really did.
I noticed. Of all the people who got pie-faced, yours is the only one who the plate cracked when the pie was smashed into your face.
Yeah, well, she went two hands on that one. I saw the replay, and she was like, "Bam!" She really gave it to me.
Yeah,
I deserved it. I had it coming.
Good.
I had it coming.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and I also did a belly flop because
I saw, and you did something. What is a silly salmon, by the way?
Okay. I'm so happy.
I heard lots of talking about a silly salmon, and I don't even know what that is.
So a silly salmon, I didn't know either until about 3 years ago. When we were heading down here, moving down, I was in Georgia, and we were staying at the hotel. And my buddy Nick, because we were doing live on Facebook or something, and I was like, "Hey, we're at this cool place," and my buddy Nick's like, "Do a silly salmon," and I'm like, "What the heck's a silly salmon?" Anyway, so I had to look it up. And I think it started with this group of guys, I think in the UK or maybe here. I don't really know. But basically when somebody said it was
the pie fat. Yep.
Oh,
it was epic. Yeah. It was epic.
The rub.
Oh, yeah. She was into it. I think she enjoyed it quite a bit too much.
I was happy for her because she got to enjoy it. She got me back for years of having to be with me. So,
fair enough. Sorry, I interrupted your silly.
No, that's story. Okay. No, that's all right.
Say that 3 times fast.
Say it again.
Silly salmon story.
Do it again.
Silly salmon story. Silly salmon story. You say I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's done.
I think you did good, Jamie. Nicely done. But yeah, no. So silly salmon, yeah. Like when this group of guys, they'd be like, "Silly salmon." When somebody says that, wherever they are, they have to put their arms down and flop like a fish out of water. Like,
okay.
So these guys were doing it like into bushes and like just in these random places, dude. Funny as heck. I had to look it up. So then, yeah, that's what it is. It's a silly salmon. You just like.
So you silly salmoned into the pool? I
certainly did. Yep.
Nice.
With another gentleman from Touring the Galaxy. Another
nice.
Very cool channel. Yeah. So it was so much fun. So much fun.
We missed you too, happily.
Yachty!
Yachty, I have some things that you're going to enjoy tonight. This is a very yachty stream. I think you're going to like it.
Yachty.
And you got airtime. According to Al Olson, you got some airtime, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got some airtime. Yeah. Super fun. Super fun. It was a great time.
It looked great, and I'm glad you guys raised a ton of money for the kids. That's awesome.
No, it honestly, dude, it really was an experience that, like, I've always wanted to do that kind of stuff. Just you never know where or how to do it. You know what I mean? And it was like,
right.
I didn't know how to go about it. So.
That's awesome. I'm so happy. That was awesome. Drew.
Yeah.
Do you know what time it might happen to be?
Maybe Disney news time?
It's time for Disney, Universal, theme parks, that kind of stuff news. You didn't think we'd be more like focused than that, did you?
We did it at the same time. We did the.
Oh man, we're connected.
That's why we're friends, buddy. That's why we're friends.
It really is, dude. It really is. What's up,
There
Surf
is
Bomb?
some good news. Well, I don't know if it's all good news, but there is some news, and I think it's fun. I have to say, I was wrong initially about the 50th anniversary statues. I thought they were silly. Like, nobody's going to care about these things. They're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I was dead wrong. They are awesome.
I'm so proud of you for admitting when you're wrong. You know?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I have to do it a lot because I'm usually wrong.
Me too. No, I
What's up, Surf Bum? And there's good news. The Brits are coming.
Simon
I don't know if that's good news or not. I don't know if that's good news or not, but they're on their way.
Yeah.
The British invasion.
So happy.
I'm so happy that people can get over here and finally get some Disney magic of their own.
Yep.
It's going to be fun. There's been plenty of room in the parks because it has not been that busy lately.
No, not yet.
But man, really, the statues, awesome.
You know what? And I gotta agree with you. I kind of was on that. I didn't think they were silly. I just thought like, okay, they already had the bronze ones, and I'm like, okay, those are like I enjoy
those. Have been there for ages, and nobody cared about them. People didn't even know they were there.
Very, very walkabyable. You know what I mean? Like you just don't even
walkabyable. Excellent term.
Thank you. I've coined it. Hashtag. But like I thought, literally in my mind, I thought the statues were gonna be this big. So I'm like, oh yeah. Cool. That'll be neat. And then when I went in the parks and Goofy is like 4.5 feet tall, I'm like,
yeah, Goofy's a biggin.
Huge, man. And then you got Tinkerbell.
Yeah,
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell's tiny.
So tiny.
So I accomplished my goal of going to Magic Kingdom and photographing with my quote unquote good camera all of the 50th statues at Magic Kingdom at least. I haven't done the other parks yet. I got to get over there and get those. But here's a note for you guys who were, maybe interested. They moved Mickey and Minnie. Mickey and Minnie are not where they originally debuted. So originally Mickey and Minnie were, if you were facing the castle, you would turn around and look back down Main Street, and there was Mickey and Minnie right in the middle. Well, apparently they got a little jealous of Goofy and Pluto.
Sure.
because Goofy and Pluto were on the opposite side of the hub. So when you took pictures of Goofy and Pluto, the castle was in the background.
Yep.
Guess who's got Goofy and Pluto's spot now? Mickey and Minnie.
Wow.
They made a switchity swatch.
2 things I'm going to say about that, Jamie. One, the Queen said that the first time she saw the statue. She said, "Why are they here? You can't get the castle in the background." Secondly, can you imagine how mad the people that already put those down, and then they're like, "We have to do what? We got to move these things again?" Because I'm sure they're not light.
They're not light. No,
not at all.
My favorite statue out so far is Stitch. I think it's one of the most creative with the way it is and the placement.
Yep.
And he just I don't know if it's multiple artists who did the sculpting or it's one sculptor. Whoever they were, amazing.
Yep. The
expressions on them, the body language, like
the movement with them, like it's movement while they're still. You know what I mean? Like they look like they're moving.
So there's Mickey. There's Minnie. Looking very dapper.
She really is. She's like,
I don't know if dapper is the term for a woman. She's very proper.
No, but you know what she's saying in that photo right there? Hey. That's what she's saying.
You know, well, this was original before they moved her. She's like, "Why am I over here?"
Ooh.
That's what she was saying.
Seriously? That's what she was saying.
Yeah. They're a little bit closer of Minnie. Like I said, just the expressions, the life in the eyes.
Yep.
Like there's life in the eyes.
Agreed.
Like I could see these things coming like to life and walking around the park at night or something.
Walking. Oh, that'd be spooky.
That's the interactive part.
Yeah.
They're gonna get up and walk around the park. Look at Donald, man.
I loved it, dude. I've said it a million times. I love that he has his hat off. I don't know why.
You never see Donald without a hat. It's like Drew.
Yeah, it's just like me.
I saw him at the party the other night, and I was like, "Who is this surfer dude with Veronica?" Someone needs to tell Queen V that she is cheating on Drew with Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, I got my phone just blew up, and they were like, "Drew, seriously, you got to get over there, man."
Johnny, we do need to get Otto his own statue in Frontierland. I think so.
We should make one and just put it somewhere.
Stick it somewhere. Andy Aprisco, we need you to 3D print an Otto statue that we can install.
He's got to be at least 5 times bigger.
5 times bigger. But yeah, I mean, Donald looks so great. He's walking.
Yeah.
Daisy, always striking a pose. I love that in the parades, if you acknowledge Daisy even a little bit, she goes off on like a pose fest and will just go nuts.
Oh, yeah.
It's great.
Oh, yeah. No, dude, if you go in the Tusker house for the character thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I got like maybe a little red-faced because like she saw me and Queen and she was like, and then looking and like just staring at me. And then I'm like, I'm feeling
good
awkward.
Evening, Carrie S. Thank you for stopping by.
Welcome in.
And then you've got, this is Goofy's big. You guys don't understand the scale of this.
Huge.
He is 4.5 feet at least.
At least 5 times bigger. No.
He is at least 55 times bigger than Tinkerbell.
Yeah. Oh, at least. No, he was huge. That's the one that I went, whoa. And his expression.
And then you got Pluto.
The expression, dude.
Amazing.
Yep. That's what I feel like I look like when I go into Magic Kingdom. That's how excited I am.
As soon as I hear that boom, on the Magic Band, I'm like, yes,
we did it. We made it.
And we got Drew and Dad.
Yep.
Best buds there.
See, and they got a great spot.
They got a great spot because you can get the castle in the corner.
Yep.
It's a great picture. I love this one. This is great too. It's probably my second favorite of the statues because just their expressions and like
they look adorable.
You can get the castle behind them and it's the two of them together.
They're just adorable.
I was very, very happy with this one. Lumiere and Cogsworth. This is another one where the expressions are like really good.
That is straight up like cartoon. You know what I mean? Like it's very
Cartoon come to life.
Yep, it really is, dude. Those are beautiful. I love those. Still want to know when we get to Pinocchio. We'll talk about that.
Little orange bird action doing his tweet.
Which
I ordered all of the 50th Magic Bands. We ordered one of each, and we even ordered. There was a Haunted Mansion Magic Band you could order as a pass holder in the thing at a discount. And the wife ordered herself a Haunted Mansion Magic Band. It's boss. It's awesome looking.
I gotta get it. I'm running out of money.
Yeah, go into your app and then to click Magic Bands and click order. I think it was $20.
Really?
Worth every penny. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that one's very hard to find. Or not like hard to find, but you walk by it.
Yes. If you are looking for this one, I can actually we'll go back through them real quick. All right. Like I just told you, Mickey and Minnie are now, when you walk to the hub by the partner statue, there's that center section. They are in the middle. You would be facing the castle and you'd look straight ahead. You'll see Mickey and Minnie now. So there's Mickey and Minnie. Donald is in the hub on the left-hand side. If you're facing the castle, look to your left, go around the corner. Donald will be over there. Daisy's on the other side. So most of these are all around the hub, which is where you're going to start your hunt. Other than the one that we missed when we walked in, which we'll show you. Totally didn't even know it was there. Walked right by it because I'm always powering in down Main Street
to get on Main Street. Yep, to get on Main Street.
As soon as I get in the park, buddies.
Yep.
Goofy also in the hub now at the opposite side with Pluto. You can see Chip and Dale are on the left side of the hub, facing the castle-ish. Lumiere and Cogsworth, we didn't know. We couldn't figure out where they were at first. They are the carousel, Prince Charming's carousel, go behind it, and it's kind of off to the right on your way to Pooh. Well, Winnie the Pooh, not the other side where you're going to poo. And then, Drew, Tom wants you to tell them where Gus is.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. You have a picture of Gus, right?
Oh, I do.
Okay, when we get there, I'll explain that.
Orange Bird. Explain where Orange Bird is, because you can totally miss Orange Bird very easily.
Honestly, I think if somebody hadn't have told us, we had to ask a cast member. So when you're going into Adventureland, basically past the why am I spacing it? The Sun Terrace, the
Sunshine Terrace.
Thank you, Sunshine Terrace. You go past there, and it's past the Skipper restaurant there. On the right,
actually part of the Skipper Cantina.
Yeah. But like
it's the entrance, it's that lobby area.
Yep, literally inside the lobby area to the left.
Yep.
Very
super hard.
Walkabyable.
Very walkabyable, to use Drew's term.
Yeah.
They did this one right. Some of the placements make no sense. In some of the other parks, but this one makes sense. The Mad Hatter is right by the teacups. So that's good. And look at how awesome he looks. Like that silly face.
He's so goofy, man. Not like goofy.
Yeah.
He's such a silly character.
And then the Cheshire Cat.
The Cheshire Cat,
and he's like taking his hat off, or his hair, or his ears, which is awesome.
His head, basically half of his head is getting taken off. Now,
and the thing I like about this one is it's built into a tree.
Yeah. Which, once again, placement, perfect.
Super unique. Yep. Super unique on that one. Dumbo and Timothy are also in the hub.
So cute. To
the right.
Yeah.
If you're walking towards, if everybody knows that, you can see that popcorn station in the back.
Yep.
That's one of my go-to popcorn stations right there at the end of Main Street.
Great location.
They're right there. And this one's really cute too. I like it a lot.
And it's pretty big.
The best statue out of all of them, honestly.
You said, I love how they put it, like its placement on the purple wall, Instagram wall, whatever.
Yep.
And I'm not a huge Stitch fan, but I love this.
I love that he's ripped the emblem off of someone else's statue, apparently.
Yep.
And he's just chomping on it. Now, here's where I see a small issue possibly happening down the road.
Uh-oh.
This is completely reachable by not just tall people. I don't know how many people I saw grabbing that 50 like they were trying to take it away from him. Somebody's going to try to hang from it.
Yeah, they're gonna pull a Shaquille O'Neal and jump up and grab onto it
and try to grab on it, and they're gonna try to get like a picture of like them hanging with their feet up in the air, like they're trying to pull the 50 out, and it's either gonna come down or bad things will happen. Yeah. I think they needed to put it a little higher.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But it's amazing. Yeah. I love it.
You heard it when you guys hear the news of somebody ripping it down. You're gonna be like, wow, Jamie was right. Jamie was right.
They called that.
They totally called that.
And come on.
You want to know what my favorite is? Right there. Right there. Everything about that. It literally touches my heart, man. It is so just adorable, man. Like, if you saw
the hug, Piglet's little face looking at Pooh.
No, Piglet's face looking at Pooh, where it's like the most precious.
That's how I wake up looking at my wife in the morning.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love it. That's my favorite.
Your sister line in front of us, the lobster stand. The lobster. Yes, Pooh and Piglet statue is life goals.
Yep.
This is Drew and Dad best friends statue.
Yeah, forever, because they didn't do.
No, they didn't do the Fox and the Hound, but they should have.
They should have.
Drew, you have issues with this?
Oh, dude. Okay. Pinocchio. Who is the other character?
Why is Jiminy Cricket not there?
Why? Because it doesn't make sense, because you have Dumbo with Timothy.
You put Timothy.
Why would you?
They're not shy about putting multiple characters. You got Baby Groot and Rocket. You've got, which is also honestly probably the best statue.
That was amazing.
Of all the statues that they've made.
Absolutely amazing.
So far that I've seen.
Yes.
Coolest looking one.
The detail on that thing is just amazing.
Dislu, I love the Jiminy Cricket statue. Oh yeah, he's not there.
Yeah, right. But it doesn't make sense, because think about how huge of a character Jiminy Cricket is. Just straight
he
up.
was literally the intro to that Disney special. Us watching as kids, every the Disney movie or whatever that special, he would always come on and it'd be Jiminy Cricket.
When you wish upon.
Yeah, I mean, the whole list we could totally go over again. We've done that on other shows, but it doesn't make sense. But it's a cool statue.
No, I like it. It's just it's missing Jiminy Cricket.
The whole story of Pinocchio is a little creepy, but we can go over that another day.
It's like AI, man. It's like an AI story,
like
where the kid wants to be human,
and this one's so cute with them holding up the 50, and it's so easy to find.
This one I was like, how are people having problems finding this one? Seriously. Oh wait, that's right. I spent about a half an hour looking for this one.
I did too.
Because I was live streaming, and first of all, I had no idea where any of these were, so I'm like, let's go over here.
Right.
People were telling me, because they obviously saw pictures of it where they're
it's on the castle.
It's on the castle. So I'm like going around the castle, and I'm like, it's not on the castle. It's on a turret on the right side if you're facing the castle.
And it's down low. It's not close to the castle. Yeah. It's closer to the hub than it is to the castle.
Mm-hmm.
I asked 3 cast members where this was. 2 of them were completely wrong and sent me to different places. And finally, the 3rd one told me where it was.
Dude.
But it's awesome. It's very cute. I love it.
But it's always funny when you ask cast members, especially about these, you're like, do you know where? And they're like, I don't know. The woman was like, let me go ask my manager, because I did the same thing. She went and asked. She goes, we don't know. We have no idea. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll
think they would know.
You would think they'd know, but they don't know everything. They don't.
No, they don't. They can't. This one is the one I straight up power walked past the first time.
Yep.
They are right when you come in front of the little center section where they always do all the photos, where like the big pumpkins will be, or the tree is at Christmas. It is right at the front of it before the flagpole.
Yeah.
It's super easy to just walk by it.
Yep.
It's very walk-byable.
Walk-byable.
But it's cute. I like it.
Now, how do you? I
like that she's kind of given side eye.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a little bit of the queen side eye in there.
Yeah, like really, dude? Really?
And she was like, "What? What?
What I do? What I do?" But how do you feel about Lady and the Tramp?
I like it. Movie? I haven't watched it a whole bunch. I can't say that I've watched it in many, many years. I probably couldn't even tell you the whole story. I know at one point they eat a piece of spaghetti and come together and they kiss.
The iconic.
That's pretty much what I know about Lady and the Tramp.
So have you not seen the live action one? You should. Oh my dude, I'm telling you right now, that was an underrated movie. They didn't even release it. Like
no, it just went straight to Disney or whatever.
It went straight to Disney. I'm like, okay, this might be kind of clunky. I watched it, dude. It is a beautiful movie.
Nice.
Really,
well, then I'll have to watch it.
It's definitely a
Here's another one that is super easy to miss.
Mm-hmm.
You would think Abu would be over by the Aladdin and Magic Carpet rides.
You would think.
Which is where I went looking for him.
We did too.
And did not find him.
Mm-hmm.
I walked by him through Adventureland and then went there and like, nope, he's not here. Where is he? And then had to have somebody tell me, oh, he's up at the front at the sign. This is the Adventureland sign. And at the very top right corner is a tiny Abu.
Yeah, he's not huge, but he's not. Oh, speaking of
he's not as tiny as her. She is also in the hub area. So if you're facing the castle, she'll be tucked in the bushes on the left. And she's probably this big. I mean,
she's
really,
I'm guessing about 5 inches. That was roughly what I was getting. Like think a dollar bill is 6 inches. So it's a little bit smaller than a dollar bill.
Yeah.
Another
she's
one
tiny.
you can that one took me a little while to find as well.
Oh yeah. And that is the last one of the Magic Kingdom statues. We'll do some of the other statues another day.
Yeah.
But that was fun. I gotta say, I really enjoy them. They are quite good.
I think why they're more enjoyable than the ones that we were talking about, the bronze ones, is that they are located throughout the park, Magic Kingdom, in different places, but also spread out to the other parks.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
And they're bigger.
And they're bigger and they're more noticeable.
The sheer size of them makes them way more noticeable.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Hey,
you're welcome, Forever Sunshine. I am so glad that I could share those pictures with you. I had a lot of fun taking them. Might get my inner photographer on.
Yeah.
Good. That's my home screen. You guys want to see my desktop? Looks pretty nice, right?
Wait, 10 for Zen.
10 for Zen. I took that picture actually. That's the ocean at one of our beach vacations we took.
Your retreats.
One of our little retreats. Okay.
And before I forget, happy first day of fall, everybody.
That's why we're all falled out.
Yep. I was gonna wear my candy corn shirt, but I was like, I'm gonna wear orange.
Now
Jamie has the
theme of today's show was Dad and Drew's tips. Tip of the hat. See what I did there? We were tipping our hats.
Yeah.
So it was about tips. That's why I selected that picture.
Q-tips. It's all about Q-tips.
This also, by the way, was we got the legit best photo pass photographer ever
that we've ever had. Yeah. This dude was funny.
We'll go off topic. The taco bars with functional water fountain? I don't know. I think they're going to not turn them on until legitimately October 1st. Because they're supposed to be water fountains during the day and, harmonious during the night. I don't think they're going to turn them on till October 1st.
Yeah. Or maybe September 30th.
Maybe.
You know.
So tonight's is we decided we'll give you a couple tips.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple, Drew's got a couple, and this one I don't let me see. Did I grab a picture for it? I think I did, maybe not. But my first tip is kids' meals.
Mhm.
You can get so much food with a kids' meal and save a ton of money. I'm not kidding. We have at times, like I've gotten like the wife always gets them, like a kid's hamburger meal or something like that. They give you full-size food.
Mm-hmm.
Like the kids' meals, for some reason, seem to be full-size food. In the ABC commissary, there is a kids' pork taco meal. It comes with a pork taco. It comes with rice, beans, and queso fresco. You get a Dasani water with it, and it's like $7.49.
Which that's not bad.
No. And it is an excellent way to save some money on some food. Plus, you can, like, they are a little bit, smaller portions than an adult, which gives you the ability to maybe try multiple things throughout the day instead of getting one giant meal. And they don't ask you if you have a kid.
Right.
Like I've never, even when I'll go up and order the food before, and like they're sitting at a table. I've legitimately never had them go, "Can I see a kid?"
Yeah.
Why are you ordering?
Where's your kid?
Yeah, I've never had it.
No.
Wow. It depends. Okay. This is at the quick service restaurants, Tom. Maybe at the sit down restaurants, if there's no kid at your table, you probably can't pull that off. But the quick services where you walk up to a counter, order your food, and go. We have done this in multiple locations.
Yeah. Well,
hey, Kevin Fisher. Well, tell your wife happy early birthday.
Happy birthday.
So yeah, that is my first tip. Grab some kids' food.
I like it.
You will save some money.
And by switching your car insurance, you will
can
also
15 minutes.
Well, you know what? Speaking of, since we're going to go on that, my little thing here, and this is for people honestly trying to save money along the lines of money. And we have done this in the past. It might sound kind of silly, but if you also want to save some money and you want to get a meal, we would bring bread into the park and order.
Okay, I see where you're going here. Nice.
And order a turkey leg or two and make sandwiches with the turkey leg. It sounds crazy, but you can.
Yeah. I got a turkey leg. We haven't had a turkey leg in ages. And I got a turkey leg. I forgot how good the turkey legs are. There's no sauce on them. There's no like literally it's just a smoked turkey leg.
So good.
And they're fantastic.
They're moist
and gigantic. Yeah. You don't sleep on the turkey leg.
No.
$12, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
And it was amazing.
They're so good.
Yeah, I like that idea of grabbing. So I've never had a dry one. Never once.
Never had a dry.
It was so wet. It was like dripping down my hands. My hands were covered in stuff. And there was a bird that was trying to get my turkey leg, which seemed very cannibalistic.
That is really cannibalistic. That's kind of bothersome.
I was like, this is a little weird. But yeah, so go ahead, finish your tip. I'm sorry.
No. It's all good. No. Like we would do that. We would literally bring in bread in the park, put it in a plastic container.
That's so smart.
And then we would make turkeys because they're huge.
Did you bring mayo?
Oh, they got mayo there, I think, right? Do they?
Oh yeah, they do have in the little condiment stations. You can get mayo.
You're all good. You just literally buy a $2 thing of bread, buy a turkey. I don't know, however big your family is, a turkey leg or two, make some sandwiches out of it, There you go. You got a good meal, and you just saved a bunch of money by switching your car insurance.
Insurance to Geico. I love it.
But yeah, that's one of my tips. That is definitely one of my tips because we've done it multiple times.
Go even further and get a little cooler bag and bring a sliced tomato.
Yeah,
a little bit of crisp lettuce.
I like Tom Strong's comment.
Love it, Drew. While we're sneaking in the bread, let's sneak in a can of cranberry sauce. All right, Tom. Yep, definitely.
That's great. That's great. I love it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Disney, welcome in. But
that is so great.
Well, and what we used to do too, we used to love, like if you got a turkey leg, make the sandwiches, and they don't sell them anymore that I'm aware of in Liberty Square. They used to sell baked potatoes for I
love a baked potato.
Dude, they had a baked potato. It was like $3 or $4. Like it was really cheap, like Disney prices. And we just get that.
Hi, kiddo, careful. I got all sorts of stuff here, so just be careful. You can stay for a little bit. Tell everybody hi.
Hello.
But do they have any
great
poupon?
Pardon me.
What are you guys even talking about?
We are talking about
food.
Ways to save money at the Disney parks and tips that Drew and I have. And his tip was to bring bread and buy a big turkey leg and make yourself your own turkey sandwiches.
Like that?
I'm going to try to show a photo here. Hold on. Let's see.
Turkey sandwiches.
All right, let's see here. I was trying to get this off my phone because I forgot. I had posted this on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, guys. Follow Drew on Instagram, too. And follow the Dad and Drew Show on Instagram.
That's right. And hello, AJC.
Hello, AJC TV. So that is the turkey leg. And look in the corner. You can see the bird in the corner eyeing the turkey leg. That bird did not leave the entire time we sat and ate our turkey leg. And then he left me for a minute. And then another bird came over and he ran over and chased that other bird away. It was like, "Arr!" Like it barked. I've never heard a bird bark, but it barked.
A bird barked.
And it chased the other bird away. Like, I've been stacking this guy out for 30 minutes. That's my turkey leg.
I put in my time here, sir.
Yes, that bird was focused on getting that cannibalistic meat. Like, it seemed odd.
It's
a
little weird. That's a little
and then
weird.
There's Dad just nailing it. Hey, look, the size of that thing.
You're angry eating. I can see the
I was Drew eating. I was Drew angry eating it. I was doing my best Drew impression on that one.
I can see how angry you were. You were like, I got to get this. What you do? You got to act like a heathen while you eat it.
Yes, that is a great tip. Here is another tip. And I brought what are these? Visual aids.
What?
All right. Yeah.
A popcorn
this
bucket.
Is the greatest thing in the history of all Disney stuff.
Yep.
You can get awesome popcorn buckets like the Jack Skellington one. You can get
like this one. That's candy.
But what we get is get yourself one of the just generic regular. You don't care if it gets messed up.
And look, it has a pickle as a tree.
Okay, mine is Dad Got Parks on Instagram, Shannon. There is the Dad and Drew Show on Instagram and Drew in the Moment on Instagram. Just search for any of those and we'll come up.
Hey, Daddy, can I show you the details?
Yeah, show them the details.
The deets.
Show them the deets. There's a pickle. Oh my God, there is a pickle. There's a pickle tree.
A pickle tree.
I never even noticed that. Wait, hold on.
There's a pickle.
I never noticed it.
And then a watermelon rainbow.
That is a pickle tree.
And there is an orange. And there's a sun.
It wants to focus on
a sun.
We got it.
So look, it is a pickle tree.
And look, there's like a pretzel bot thing.
So you get yourself one of these, clip it to your bag, and you get $2 popcorn refills in all the parks and at Disney Springs.
Even at Disney Springs?
Yes.
Only $2 for a refill?
And I have been told by multiple cast members, I asked them, how long can I keep bringing back the same popcorn bucket? I'm a rule follower. I want to follow the rules. Because, this is like they kind of date them by year or whatever. I'm like, I know this one's older. They're like, forever. Like, I've been told that basically doesn't matter how old your popcorn bucket is if it's a Disney popcorn bucket, they will give you a $2 refill.
Only $2? That's
Until
not
they
a lot.
change that policy. So hurry up and get over there and get your popcorn.
Right. Because they're
But if it
changing
was
lots of
100,
policies right now.
then that would take away like basically like half of my money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
$2
like
refills.
$199.
Yeah. And Epcot has some awesome flavored popcorns. Guess how much they charge you for flavored popcorn?
How much?
$1 million. $2.
$2 only?
Same price.
That's insane.
For
Yeah,
popcorn?
Johnny, we need to make sure that Bob doesn't watch our show
Hi, Disney stranger.
because we don't need him figuring out all our little tips, and they're gonna have bread searches at the gate.
Well, no,
They're gonna frisk you for bread.
bread searches. Yeah. Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me,
cannot
sir.
put bread. No.
I heard you have
Bread.
pumpernickel. Is that pumpernickel I smell?
No. This is rye. This is rye. I know you have a Finger Goods pumpernickel.
You have an anti-pumpernickel policy.
An anti-pumpernickel policy. I love it. That's awesome. No,
Yep.
next
Mrs.
up
Stranger
is
brought
Annie.
a 5-year-old popcorn bucket and got it filled this summer.
Yeah, they don't.
I'm telling you, they don't care.
They don't
Hey
care.
guys, I'm
Popcorn.
gonna go out for the night.
Okay, baby. Kisses. Good night.
Good night.
Tell
Night,
everybody else good night.
Good night.
And Ellie, tell them what they need to do.
Like and subscribe,
That's right.
or else you won't be part of the Dad and Drew show.
Yeah.
That's
Now, like and
You tell 'em.
subscribe so you won't miss any other videos that they make.
That's right. You are a pro at this. I love you
We
so
need
much.
to make
kiddo.
her our spokesperson.
Good night.
Daddy.
I want another one. All right. Good
Good
night.
night.
Have a
Bye,
good sleep.
people.
Bye.
Bye,
We need to make
other
her
people
our-
on the live stream.
Oh yeah, our spokesperson definitely.
First
Bye, other
placer.
people on the live stream. Bye,
Ellie, raise the
Drew.
roof. Raise the roof first
Gotta
place.
raise the
Raise
roof.
the roof.
Yeah.
There you go. Awesome. Sally Turner says good night first. Good night, Princess. AJC Magic says good night.
Good night.
You're gonna get lots of good nights,
everyone.
kiddo.
Excuse me.
Good night, everyone.
Love you, baby.
Love you too. Bye.
All right, Drew. That was my second tip. What is your next tip?
My next tip, honestly, is I say it all the time, and it just helps out so much. Buy yourself some water in bottles, okay? On hot summer days.
On the hot ones.
Free put like if you're gonna go to if I was gonna go to the park tomorrow, I would put this in the freezer. Freeze 5 of these, 4, whatever you're gonna do, and bring them in your backpack because throughout the day they will slowly melt and you will have ice cold water all day long. All day long.
Great tip. I love it.
Seriously, like it has been a lifesaver because nobody wants to drink when it's 97 degrees. You don't want to be like, 97 degree water.
You'll
You know
take
what I
it.
mean?
You'll
know what I
take
mean?
it.
Yeah. But
But you don't want it.
you don't want it.
It
So-
is genius. I'm guessing this was not one of your ideas. This might have come from someone else.
This was all me, baby.
Really?
This was
Oh,
all me.
wow.
Yeah, all me because I was tired of going in because like we have our the little blue and yellow
Mhm.
mug thing that we have. You can put ice in it and it keeps it cold, but it only holds so much water. And I was
Right.
like, okay, like we have ice water for an hour. And I was like, how can I get ice water throughout the day? And I was like, just freeze some water. It'll melt throughout the day and you'll have ice
Yes.
water all day long.
Here
All
is
day
a alternate version of that tip.
Ooh.
You can do that. And if you don't want to carry a bunch of like the bottles and they're getting a little too heavy or you don't have a lot of the backpack space,
Mhm.
another way you can do it is to do what Drew talked about. Get yourself one of these. I love this bottle that I got from the outlets, by the way.
Amazing. It is an amazing. Yep.
Fill it with ice and water on your first trip. Then, when you run out of water, all of the quick service restaurants, all of the Starbuckses, all of the Joffreys will give you glasses of water
For now.
for now.
For now.
And then take that glass of water and
Yep.
constantly refill
Mm-hmm.
your little bottle. And now you've got cold water all day because this thing keeps them cold. They'll give you ice water. Buying water in the park stinks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $7 a bottle.
It's painful.
And it hurts.
It does. It hurts because can you imagine, say you got a family of 3 for you, a family of 4 for me. Say you buy 6 waters in a day, right? Say
First placer.
Oh yeah, that electrolytes, buddy. It's all about the electrolytes. Yeah, well, and they
do make the little packets, and they make the little packets you can mix your own drink with. That's a smart. I never thought that's a tip on a tip.
Look at that. First placer. Raising the roof. Everybody raise the roof for that tip from first placer. Great tip.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes, a leg lamp. It's Fragile. I think it's Italian.
I think it is Italian. It's a major award. I won it. I won it.
He got a major award. But no, that is super smart, Drew. I like that idea. And so you can combine those 2 tips. You get the bottle. Yep. And then what we used to do is we would take the frozen ones and you pour the cold water out of the frozen one and fill your little thing on the side. So that's that's just readily accessible on the side, keeping the water out cold. Right. And then the other ones are in the backpack, slowly melting to keep refilling with.
Yep. But like you said too, like if you didn't want to carry as much, do it that way. If you don't mind going to the places to get the water.
I think you could hybrid these 2 tips together into like a monster tip.
No, because you know what you could do? Half your water and you still have a little ice in there, right? From my water bottle, and then
we would freeze half bottles.
Yep.
You ever do that?
Yep.
So for your first one, because you're like, I want water, I need water. So you lay the bottle down on its side in the freezer, but only fill it halfway.
Yep.
So now you have a half frozen bottle of water, and then you fill the other half with water, cap it off when you leave.
Yep.
Now you got 50% cold water, 50% ice.
Yeah, good thinking, Jim.
Pretty smart.
See, for 2 idiots, we have some pretty good tips, man.
We do.
Seriously.
Here is another visual aid I will use. I know Drew and I both do this one, so this is a certified Dad and Drew tip.
Yep.
This is not just for rain.
Nope. It really is.
This is for the sun. In Florida, the sun will beat you down.
It's like living on the sun, really.
Mm-hmm. And it's something about being in the parks with the asphalt and the way it. Great tips. Frozen water is cold. Yes. Captain Obvious over here. Yes. So bring yourself a little collapsible umbrella while you're waiting in lines or whatever. Pop it open, stick it over yourself. Lifesaver.
Yep. And to piggyback on what this guy's saying. Piggyback. I haven't bought one yet, but everybody had talked about them. They say they work amazing. You can use a regular one, which we do. Or if you want to spend a little more money, they have UV umbrellas. And people have said, straight
I need to buy one.
They work amazing. Just make sure you buy a good one. Because some of them are just like anything. The cheaper it is, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's UV."
I saw one that literally looks like they took tinfoil and just lined the inside of an umbrella.
Inside, yeah, no, and you're gonna get what you pay for, you know. But yeah, no, the umbrella has saved us so much in the park.
And as a live streamer, it saves the phone.
Oh my!
Because man, in the heat, these phones do not do well.
No, like just burning up the battery and just wear and tear on the
Trish's phone shut down the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Like it literally just went. It stopped.
Yep, and we're done. And we're done here.
Yeah, you're done for the day, lady.
No, well, and that happened to us while we were live streaming because I didn't realize. Like you don't know until you know. We had it plugged into the charger in the sun for 20 minutes. Done.
Aranka, thank you for being a new subscriber. And yes, Aranka. I have accidentally poked people in the crowd with my umbrella.
And I've gotten poked by an umbrella.
Yeah,
I have walking by. I'm like, geez, man.
Yep.
But you know,
yeah,
it's the price you pay. It's the price you pay.
Ooh, first place. The coldest drink fountain is the one at the exit of Splash Mountain. Oh, good to know.
At least our experience during our trip is ice cold. Okay.
Nice. Well, that's good to know.
Jeez, man.
I like it.
I'm gonna have to try that.
I'm gonna too. What would be your next tip, my friend?
My next tip, I've said this one a million times. Right now, with having to order food on the app, when you are planning on your day at Disney, put in your order. Put it in, like, get yourself situated for a time that you want to eat. Hey, D for Disney, welcome in.
D for Disney.
He's new.
He's new, everybody. Welcome in. Be
new.
nice to him.
Welcome in. Yes, be nice to John. I mean, D for Disney.
I mean, the new guy.
I mean, the new guy. I mean, the new guy. We've never seen him before. But yeah, like if you're planning on going tomorrow in the morning, before you even leave, before you get in, like, get your order already, like your time slot, because you don't want to wait. I'm yelling at you. Yes, because you need to do this. I always yell, woman. You know that. But yeah.
And it makes them so happy when you call them woman. Oh, they love that.
Yeah. She loves it.
Here's a great tip. I'm going to tip on top of Drew's tip.
He's tipping.
Never tell your wife to calm down.
No, it never works.
In the history of history, telling your wife to calm down has never calmed down a wife.
It works that many times.
It works that many times.
That many times it's worked.
And I still try it. I don't know why. I caught myself doing it.
Well, you hear the words come out and you're like, that just made things worse. Oh, yeah. Or relax. Queen loves it when I tell her to relax. I'm like, just relax. It doesn't help her relax at all.
Hey, Gene the G-Man.
G-Man, coming.
Thank you for stopping by.
What's up, buddy?
We're just giving you life tips now. Don't tell your wife to calm down or relax.
Yes, those are wife tips. The wife tips.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. I
don't even know. I totally off-railed you on that. What was your?
No.
Make your order. Get through it.
Yes. Make your time. Say you want to like eat at 11:30, even if you're not hungry. Just already set the time up, because you do not want to wait until you're hungry to be like, oh, it's time to eat. And you go and you're like, cool, there's nothing available till 4:00 this afternoon.
Yep.
It's happened to us.
And then the whole family is eating Mickey pretzels and popcorn for lunch.
Yeah. And you're like,
because that's the only place you can stop and get any kind of food.
Yep.
Or a pickle at Prince Charming, or at the Prince Eric's place. I still need to find. I have to buy that pickle. I have
to too. I told the Queen, I was like,
the fact that they sell a pickle, I mean, just is just,
dude, and a cheap one. Like, it's not even like, it was like $1.
No, it was like $1 or something for a big old pickle. Yeah, which that's great. You have a better chance at winning the lottery than calming your wife down. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Yep.
Oh my, yes, first place. Yes. You got it, man. You got
first place has got it too. I'm fine means it's not fine. Abort mission, abort. Yes, first placer, 100%.
Abort. Yep. But it's always like, really, you're fine, but it doesn't look on your face that you're fine.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, no,
I'm fine.
No, I'm fine. Nope. No, you're not.
Nope, you're not, but I'm not going to talk about it. But I won't talk about it.
Well, I think those are some pretty good tips. I think we've done the work of good people today.
Yeah, I think we did. I think we've
made your park experience a little bit better, I think. Mm-hmm. And your life a little bit better, maybe, also with some tips.
I have one more tip that I just
go for it.
That I just thought about. So if you get in the park and you're like, I want a rope drop, right? You're like, I'm going to rope drop, and there's, whatever ride you choose. You're like, I want to do this ride. Okay. Make sure you check the app to make sure that ride is running. Okay.
Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain.
Why Splash Mountain? Because we did it because you're going to get really devastated. Like what we did. Long story short, we were rope dropping. We're like, yeah, let's get on Splash Mountain. We never really rope drop. We'll get on Splash Mountain. So we go through the whole ordeal of, getting over there for rope drop to get over there to find out that it's shut down. So
Yeah.
then you're in the scramble where your brain, you're like, and then the
I
line,
rope dropped for no reason. I need to find another ride to get on to make this worth it.
and then the other rides are already, people are already funneling in, which means the lines, it's not really rope dropping anymore, really, sort of, but not really, So yeah, that is definitely a tip.
Fire up the app right before you go in and be like, okay, is it open? Is it okay? We're good.
And then if it's not, you'll have time to honestly be like, if you're with people, be like, all right, guys, that's closed. Which other ride should we rope drop then? If that one's
to
shut
pull
down.
an audible.
Yeah.
We call that pulling an audible.
Pulling an audible. I like that.
It's a football term. I'm very, very hip with the football.
I'm not.
No, neither am I.
At all.
I have no clue I don't even know if that term I'm using is correct. No
Camille Ward said that happened to you with seven dwarves. Yeah. Because you waste your time, and then by the time you realize what's happened, it's too late, and you're like, I can't really get any other line. Well, I guess I'll just go on It's a Small World.
Yep. Speaking of Magic Kingdom and rides and things and whatnot, guess what's reopening very soon? And you'll know this if you follow Drew in the Moment on Instagram, because he posted about this. The confectionery. It is reopening in time for the 50th. It will reopen on September 29th. 7 days, guys. 1 week.
7 days.
7.
But plus one and then another one. I can count good.
Yeah.
I'm excited because what they have set up now is so not the confectionery. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't.
Yes.
You go in, it's all prepackaged,
Yes. Mr. First Placer, it was amazing running into you in the park. It was so fun. It was amazing to raise the roof in person, get some sleep. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. Excellent abort term. It's okay does not mean it's okay.
Right.
Yes, totally true.
Oh, and just everybody needs to give First Placer, raise the roof in the chat for First Placer. He took a picture when we met him at Magic Kingdom of this group of people. There was like 50 people that were like, went up to him and were like, can you take a picture? He got a picture of all of them raising the roof. It was the biggest raise the roof in the history.
That is amazing.
It was super funny, man. It was just great. It was good to witness it.
That is amazing.
Sally Turner.
Hello, Sally. So that's some good news. We're getting more stuff open, and they're going to push it to get as much as they can open for the 50th as they can, because they are straight up all about that 50th life right now.
Well, now speaking of getting stuff up and running, it's like, excuse me, what are the chances that Epcot's going to pull down all the walls and everything's going to be done for the...
That's not happening.
Not at all, dude. Not at all. It kind of breaks my heart.
That is not happening.
I wanted it to all be like, no. It's really not. There's still a lot of construction going on.
Did I miss a tip from Xerox? Hold on.
All things Rianne.
If you pay to park at one park, you can move your car to any other park with the pass. If you stay on Disney property, you can park for free.
That's I didn't know that. That's actually
I didn't know that either.
0140. Good call.
Thank you, 0140. Appreciate that.
Yeah, like for us, it's hard because we get free parking anyway as a pass.
Yeah, we get the free parking as the pass holders, so we're all just like, well, free park anywhere. I can go to every park. I'm a park.
I can do anything. No, but not really.
I'm gonna park it and unpark it. He parked it and he unpacked it.
Dude, he packed it, man. He went to Fenway Park.
Smart pack.
Smart pack.
Yeah, he packed it, then he unpacked it.
My cousin from Boston.
My cousin from Boston. All right. Unless you've been in a hole, the 50th anniversary Disney Celebration merchandise has hit the parks.
What?
And here's a cool tip. It's also at Disney Springs.
What?
Monday, they just surprise dropped it. Yeah. This stuff was not supposed to come out till it said like mid-October on the original release where they were talking about these things. But they just dropped it Monday. Like, boom.
Surprise.
Here you go.
Here you go.
And the funny thing was, like, nobody knew in the morning, so it was just stocked life, all sitting on the shelves, and people were like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. That's neat. Is it 50th? Murray, did they put out 50th? Is there something going on?" Like, and it just literally was just sitting there until like some vlogger went and took a picture and was like, "Oh my God, it's here." And the stampede began.
Mm-hmm.
Now rope drops are crazy.
Merch drops.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, the Halloween stuff was crazy, man.
That was bad.
That was insane.
And that's not limited to the 50th anniversary.
No, right. So, yeah, exactly. No, I remember watching someone live streaming it, and I'm at work at my lunch break, and I'm like, "Oh,
I just want to get in the car and leave it go."
And I even said, I was like, you know what? Had I known that it was dropping, I would have been a little sick to go to work.
Well, that's the problem. Nobody knew it was dropping. They just
It was
surprise dropped it.
Yeah.
Now, Dad being who he is, I have gone to Disney Springs and I've purchased some of said 50th anniversary merchandise.
What?
And I'm going to share some of it with you guys.
Yeah.
Here, first ever. So, there's multiple collections of 50th anniversary merchandise. So the first one came out a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago.
I think, yeah.
It hit the Disney store and then it was in the parks like literally a day and it was gone and nobody could get it. It was it was sold out.
Yep.
The one that are out now, the blue stuff is called the Celebration Collection. There's white stuff that is the Castle Collection. There will be another collection coming out called the Vault Collection, which is going to be all retro themed items.
I gotta
with
get
like
some of that
1971 theming, and they're redoing the co-op in market at Disney Springs to a retro theming. So when you walk in, it's going to be all retro themed in the co-op, which is going to be awesome. Because I love me some old school stuff.
That's the retro is definitely. That's where I'm at. I absolutely love the retro.
And then there's going to be the Iridescent Collection, which is all of that rainbow shiny stuff that they've got the characters dressed in and whatnot. So there's going to be that themed. And then the one that none of us are buying, the Lux Logo Collection, which is going to be all the high-end merchandise.
High-end paper.
And you can't trust it because they said most of this stuff wasn't going to come out till some in October, some in November, but they're just releasing stuff early, like out of nowhere.
Just keep going to the parks every single day.
Yeah, just be there every day and rope drop. So, okay, here is some of the items that we picked up. The first item is Loungefly ears. And this is the blue of the Celebration Collection. This is the pattern. So on the side, they say Disney Loungefly right here. So that's how you know these. That's why these are a little bit more expensive than your normal ears. These are $40. A
little more quality
than your normal 29 ears. And they've got like that fake leather on the ears, and it's a nice bow. And they've got the 50 logo. I'll see if I can't get it close enough.
Oh, there we go. Yep, nice.
The little 50 and Mickey and Minnie hugging. It's a really cute thing. This is for Yachty. She's gonna like this. Now you get these ears, and they match
receipt.
This bag.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Which is gorgeous. It's got like it's all shiny and gold. It's amazing.
I gotta say the blue with the gold, man. The blue with the gold, and I'm not a huge
blue and gold fan, buddy.
But yeah,
blue
and gold. I like gold.
He's a freaky dicky Dutch.
Smoking a pancake.
Okay, now this is a Loungefly I've never seen. It confused me because so on the back there's this little card. Let's see if it'll focus.
Focus.
You can do it, camera.
Camera one, camera two.
Okay, I'm gonna have to tap to focus here.
Oh,
there we go.
Yep, there you go.
So you can see it's showing you how to put ears in your bag, like they attach to the bag somehow. I'm like, what? So I'm looking. There's a second zipper.
A zipper
right here. So you undo the second zipper, and it's literally an ear pocket, and it has two little straps so you can buckle your ears in.
Awesome.
And you slide your ears into the ear pocket. You strap them in.
Wow.
And then you zip it to the top, and they're strapped in. And it's like the ears are attached to the bag.
So you got like a mini bag, basically. You're like turning it into like kind of like a mini bag. That is pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome.
I've never seen that on a Loungefly bag. That was the first one I'd seen.
Oh,
and so like you gotta always do your Loungeflies on the inside, guys. You gotta check the inside. It's got the same 50th pattern on the inside.
Yeah.
This is a nice bag.
Mm-hmm.
This one was $75.
That's not bad. That
not
really isn't
terrible.
That bad.
Now, no, and we get our 20% off annual pass holder discount. So, all right. So that's the first bag.
It's not my bag.
There
baby.
is.
It's Jamie's
we'll get to the other one later, but this is what I was most excited about.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous.
Look at this backpack, guys. I gotta back up. I have to back up.
You have to bag up.
This is a giant backpack. Look how big it is compared to me. But here's the greatest thing. Oh, how much? The ears were $40. The backpack was $75. And now watch this. The under section over here.
Yeah.
It's a cooler. It's the lined
water.
ones to put your frozen waters that Drew told you to do. So now you have a section to put your little frozen waters in, and it comes out like it's big.
That's awesome.
I mean,
I love that.
You can fit a 6-pack in there.
Yeah, of soda.
Yeah. And this backpack was $55. And it's amazing. And it's got the 50 logo with Mickey on there, and the iridescent Walt Disney World.
It's just a beautiful backpack. Now, how much
This,
do you say?
you know me, 55.
55, which I don't think is that bad for that type of
No,
backpack.
that is not overpriced for this size backpack.
No. Not for a cooler backpack.
You know me, I love my Star Wars backpacks.
Mm.
This is replacing it. This is now my new park bag.
It's got to be, dude. When you get the thing,
It's got the cooler thing, and it's 50, and it's Mickey, and it's.
It would have been more awesome if they charged $50 for it. 50 for the 50.
Well, 50 for 50. 50 for 50.
50 for 50.
Now, this one is one I bought. We've got one for us, and one of these is going to my sister in New Jersey.
What is
these are
soap?
14.
Oh,
It is a soap dispenser, but when you pump it, if you look there, it's shaped like Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
So the foam comes out in little Mickeys.
Mm-hmm. That's just
Hey,
awesome.
Pete McDevitt, thank you for stopping
McDevitt.
by.
Welcome in.
Yeah. So the soap comes out in little Mickey Mouses in your hand.
That's just brilliant.
And this is $14.99.
That's just fun. Dude.
It's just fun. It's fun. It's great.
That's not bad.
$11.99 after the annual pass discount. Not bad at all.
And you can keep.
You can just refill it.
You just refill it.
You just keep refilling it.
Yep.
This is gorgeous. It is the 50th anniversary ornament, and it has the castle on the inside in its painted new colors, and it's beautiful. It says Walt Disney World 50. This was $30.
But it is pretty.
Normally these were like $10 in the outlets, this style ornaments, when they had cool stuff in the outlets for good prices. But this is the 50th. I don't think this will ever make it to the outlets. So
no.
This one's going to my sister in New Jersey. I have one for myself, but yeah.
I always get worried I'll break those, dude. Now, does it feel does it feel?
No, it's
really,
pretty solid. It's not
solid?
it feels pretty good. Like, I feel like I could drop this at least once without it breaking. But boy, there were 5 or 10 of them.
Yeah.
There are 5 or 10 of them on the floor today, smashed. like because people were like, give me that guy, and then they're just dropping and flying.
Pandemonium. Pandemonium.
Okay. This I couldn't understand, but people were going gaga over, like fighting over reusable tote bags. These are like $2 or $3 each.
But that's why they're fighting for 'em.
Literally, people were fighting each other over it. You get 3 sizes, medium, and on this in the medium it has Mickey and Minnie on the front and the big 50 on the back.
Hey, Miss Clarence,
And then-
welcome in.
Hey, Miss Clarence, thank you for stopping by. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
And then you got small, which has Tink and the 50.
That's cute. That's super
And then you've
cute.
got the
Oh, wow.
castle in like with all the little icon characters. I don't know if that's all 50 statues, maybe. I didn't really look at it.
I think it
I
might
think
be.
no, there's a Bambi on there. There's no Bambi. Is Bambi one of the statues? I don't know if Bambi's one of the statues.
I don't remember. I know Jiminy Cricket's not.
Okay, these look like the statues. I
Maybe
think
there
these
is
might be all the statues, guys. I'm gonna have to look into that, but I think that's all the statues, the 50 characters.
Wow. Maybe that's one reason why they're freaking out on them.
Large
The
Marge.
Large Marge. Tell her she sent you.
Yeah, tell them Large Marge sent you.
Tell them Large
So you
Marge.
got this one with all the stuff. It's got a falcon on it. Look, it's got the Millennium Falcon right there.
Yes, it does. Oh, man.
And a big old 50 on the back.
And the 3. Well, and how much was that one?
This one's like $6 for the big one.
$6. Okay.
And it's just awesome. Now, my favorite is that cooler backpack.
No, of course.
The wife's favorite item is the next one that we have here. And
Is it the fancy
it
one?
is part of the castle collection.
I love it. Love it.
And
It's
the
just-
largest $3. Okay, perfect. Miss Clarence is right. I was guessing. I didn't really look at prices. I just grabbed. Oh, but I do know that you do not get a pass holder discount on the reusable bags. They don't. You know.
Yeah. I mean, it's already super cheap as it is. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like that's cheap.
This is part of the castle collection, and it's literally gorgeous.
That besides the backpack you have, dude, I gotta say that was an item I thought was just off the hook.
Yeah.
So it's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
It's beautiful, and it's got like the pillow stitching is what they call that. That's like from high-end cars.
Oh, is that what
like
it's called?
Bentleys-
Pillow stitching?
Bentleys and stuff will do that in their seats. It's called pillow stitching.
I did not know that. Guys, you
You learn something new every day.
You really do.
And it's gorgeous. And then when you open it up on the inside, the pattern is also
Pickles.
really pretty. It's blue and gold 50s
Oh yeah, there you go, dude.
in like a cool
Ooh.
logo.
Wow. That is gorgeous, man.
Now this one doesn't have the ear holder, which
Wow.
I mean would just set it off even more. But
Sure.
this one's actually more expensive than the blue one. This one was $85 original price, but I think it's worth it.
I think it's more spectacular than the other backpack. The other backpack, I love how it has the ear thing, but this thing is just
Yep. I knew, Yadi. I knew
Yeah.
you would be excited. Now, I know you love your backpacks, but they also, not to be outdone, they have a matching ear that matches the backpack, and it's pretty
cool.
gorgeous.
Yep.
It also lights up.
What? That's insane. That is
It's
insane.
USB powered.
So rechargeable.
You can recharge your ears. How many times do you think a parent is going to wake up and be like, did you charge your ears? Did you remember to charge your ears?
They're going to be like, I never thought I'd say that ever in my life.
Never
Have
thought
you
I'd ever say that in my
charged your
life,
ears?
but did you charge your ears? Yeah. But how great is that? I mean,
Pete wants to
It's-
know, did he just win that?
no, you didn't. No, sorry, Pete, you did not. But these are gorgeous and they match that bag. So yeah, amazing merchandise so far for the 50th. Now there is one item that I didn't get because because you can't get them because they're impossible. People were like fighting for them and grabbing them. So I don't have one to show you. So I'll just show you a picture that I found on the internet of the most coveted item of all the 50th. Yes, Queen got one. It is the Starbucks tumbler.
The tumbler.
Now, I had one and I gave it to somebody else I knew, so I don't have one on me. But yeah.
The Queen needed one. She likes her Starbucks.
Yes.
But it's got the little 50th, as you can obviously see in the picture.
Hold on, let me stop sharing my screen because Drew's got a live one there.
Yeah. Well, the Queen was like, here, you should show my mug. I keep calling it a mug. The tumbler. But yeah,
yes,
here it is. Let's see if I can. Boom. There we go. And this thing, it's like the grip on here, you hold it, it's like sticking to your hand. Like fly paper, man. Yeah. Super cool though. Super cool. But it is
now,
like, you can't drop it.
How much were those, my friend?
Let me just show you. I can't even say it out loud. You know, I'll just show you the price there. That is the price.
$40 for a plastic tumbler.
A tumbler, but it's a big one.
The tumbler.
It is a big one, though. I mean, I
it's
got
a big
long
one.
face, and look at that.
Now, I was there today, and they had none of them. They were out of them at the parks. They're out of them. This is going to be the hot item. That's going to be the one. Now, if you want to make yourself some money, Drew, I saw some of those going for $170 on eBay.
Holy cow,
listed,
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
So if your kids want to go to college, you might want to think about.
Right. Now, I don't think the Queen's going to part with this because she likes her black iced coffee.
Yeah.
Why not just make it 50?
Johnny, why not just make it $50?
Right? Yeah.
Is it just 50% more than normal Starbucks tumblers?
Yeah, but we got the
50% more.
Right, but we got the pass holder discount, which brought it down. But we wanted to have something that was, or the Queen wanted something that was 50th. She got me a shirt, the first round that came out, that long sleeve one that they sold out of like that. I have,
and
that.
we forgot,
we got that.
Drew. We didn't do it when she got here. The EPA.
EPA.
Sorry, Christy. We're slacking. We're so slacking.
Oh, I know. Well, we're excited. I did want to show one more thing that the Queen was like, you need to show my ears.
Oh, yes. Are those the the Starship Earth ones? Spaceship Earth.
Starship Earth.
Starship Troopers. Great movie.
Yeah, these are just amazing. Absolutely amazing.
They are gorgeous. And also USB rechargeable.
Yes. Oh, that's right. They got the little bag with the little cord.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah, those ears are great, right? Forever Sunshine. They're beautiful. That Spaceship Earth collection is really nice.
There's not a lot of ears that I see that wow me. Those were ears that wowed me.
And
just amazing.
They're light up without being the chunky ones that hurt.
And that's what I thought they were when I saw them. I'm like, they're going to be the ones that dig into your head. I'm like, that's not fun.
That they put the Starbucks tumbler pattern on the inside. Have you seen that on some of those ears? It's literally that pattern on the inside. It's like, that's a torture device.
Yeah, it really is, dude. Here, just keep pulling down on it and pulling down. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I don't know how people wear the ears. We've talked about it. Even the nice ears. Like, it hurts me like right here. After putting them on,
I had to wear those Sven ears for my Boo Bash costume, and it was difficult to do it the entire night. I'll tell you, but I got so many compliments on that stupid set of antlers. They got stuck in a tree. No joke, down Main Street. I was walking down Main Street by the Starbucks, and they have those little trees on the side.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I'm like, where are my ears? And I look back, and they're swinging from one of the trees.
That's awesome, dude. Well, it's
I was dying.
You're not anticipating that. You always forget if you have something above your head.
And the lady who they put out at Boo Bash in front of the Haunted Mansion, I forget her name. She's
Oh,
one of the characters.
yeah. What is her name?
I
Somebody
can't. I should
knows.
know this.
I know somebody.
Somebody in the chat knows. She's got the whole parasol, and
She got the southern accent.
she's very
going on
southern
there.
and sassy.
Yeah.
She stopped in the middle of her speech to go, because she was like, I can't see y'all very well. It's very tough to see. What I can see is 12-foot antlers. Excuse me, sir. Why do you have antlers on? Like she like it stopped her in her tracks.
Wow. Excuse me, sir. Why do you have antlers sticking out of your head?
It totally stopped her. Go watch my Boo Bash video. She talked to me for like 5 minutes because she was like, she's blown away by the ears. It was great.
I thought Dad was Bambi with those antlers.
Yeah, somebody else thought they tried to take a shot at me. Unfortunately,
No, that's not. But now I need to know who the name of that woman is, because I know
somebody tell me who the name of that woman is. I wrote it in my video because I was like, oh, and so, and I can't. It's out of my head right now. Somebody's got to know the name of her.
Somebody help us.
Somebody.
Out. Throw us a bone.
Yeah.
Or an antler.
Throw me a bone here.
Throw me a bone here.
Sharks with lasers
attached to their heads.
Constance? No, I don't know. Constance doesn't sound right.
It sort of feels right, but I don't think it is right.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to look it up.
Queen says yes. Is
it Constance? Okay.
Is it Constance? I'm constantly forgetting what her name is.
Did you know Istanbul was Constantinople?
Yes.
Great song, by the way.
They might be giants, buddy.
Who also did the theme song to the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
I did know they were doing, sorry, tangent, but yes, that band, like they were legit, just regular band, but they've done a lot of stuff with like kids shows and cartoons and stuff, which great band for that. Carlota?
Carlota, I think that's
Carlota?
right. I think it's Carlota. Hold on.
Lady Carlotta or Carlota.
That's it. Lady Carlotta.
I'm
Who
proud.
got it? Who got it?
Epa.
Epa.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Well, thank you, Stephanie Kramer. Lasers. Such a great movie. So great.
Lasers.
You know what else is great?
Tell me, Jamie.
Disney Plus Day. Did you know that's going to be a thing?
I did not. I feel like every day is a thing now, but I didn't know.
Friday, November 12th is going to be Disney Plus Day, where they celebrate the launch of Disney Plus. It's been 2 years since Disney Plus came out.
Has it really been that long?
It came out on November 12th.
Right.
So to celebrate that, they're releasing a bunch of content on November 12th.
What was that?
Here is some of the stuff they're releasing. And some of it is stuff that's going to be free that didn't used to be free, like the Jungle Cruise.
Yes, I can watch it and not pay for it.
We only have to wait till November 12th if you're cheap, like me and Drew.
Absolutely.
And didn't want to pay the $39.99 to watch it.
Just kidding.
I resisted. We almost paid it one night. We were looking for a movie for family movie night, and it almost got bought.
Yeah.
Don't clap too much. I Googled it.
You know what? We'll clap for Google. We'll clap for Google.
For your Google. Good Googling.
Yep, you Googled.
Yes, Zero. It will be free on November 12th.
Yep.
So November 12th, you'll get to watch Jungle Cruise for free. And this seems like it wasn't like that long ago. Like this seems like a very short window, but Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings.
That'll be free.
On November 12th will be free on Disney Plus.
Now, is this already out?
This is out in the theaters right now.
Okay.
Theatrical release only they did with this one.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I gotcha.
It wasn't one of those split Disney Plus releases, but it's going to go to Disney Plus on November 12th. That's short.
Dude, and I want to see this. I want to see this.
Side note, not on the day is October 4th or something like that is Black Widow.
Ooh.
Black Widow will finally be free in October. The beginning of October. Don't quote me on the exact date. 4th, 9th, something like that. And you'll be able to watch. I've been waiting for Black Widow to watch because I guess it links to the Hawkeye series. So of course I've already seen spoilers and stuff because people are posting stuff. I can't blame them because I'm so cheap. I didn't watch it when it came out. So it's my own fault. I can't be like, how are you going to spoil it? Like 4 months after it came out. I feel like, can't really.
And you can only cover your ears and eyes for so long. You know, like really in this day and age, especially.
Yep. Now here's some other things that are coming out. Home Sweet Home Alone, a Disney Plus original film inspired by the Home Alone franchise. So it's not a sequel. It's not a reboot. It's like a movie inspired by, I don't know. I haven't seen much about it either. This was the first I had seen about it.
I feel like they're beating that into the ground. Just in my own opinion, a little too much. Like, have you seen the other ones after Macaulay Culkin's run?
Oh yeah, they were not good.
But maybe they'll like bring it back to life. I don't know.
Maybe because a lot of the almost everything they've done on Disney Plus has been solid.
Yeah.
A new The Simpsons short playing tribute to the marquee brands of Disney Plus. I don't even know what that means. They're going to do a short skit from The Simpsons, I guess, making fun of, that's the way The Simpsons would do it.
Right.
Like satirical of the Disney Plus, like Mandalorian maybe, and like some of the Marvel stuff.
Got it.
That's my best guess.
And have you seen the shorts that they've already made?
No, not from the Simpsons ones. No.
Really? Check it out on Disney Plus. They have some shorts. They're super cool and funny. They're just like a minute long. Excuse me, like a minute long, dude. It's just like a minute long. I want it to be more. I'm hoping this will be a bigger short. You know what I mean? The
first 5 episodes of season 2 of The World According to Jeff Goldblum. I must have slept on the fact that there was a series called The World According to Jeff Goldblum.
Me as well.
And oh my God, tangent.
Oh,
Drew,
yes.
We talked about this last week in Epcot. Did y'all know? I got Southern on that one. Did y'all know there is a 3 Caballeros series on Disney Plus? New, not old.
New as in it came out in 2018.
2018 in other countries, but it just came out in this country in August. And the plot is like very not Disney, very ridiculous. Donald Duck loses his job, his girlfriend, and his house, and then inherits a strange haunted house with Jose and Panchito. I don't know why the 3 of them somehow.
Have you watched it?
I haven't watched it yet. I wanted to watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
I watched the first 2 episodes.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. I didn't know I needed it in my life, dude. I didn't know I needed it. I didn't know I needed it in my life.
Gene the G-Man's like, I just watched it and it's awesome.
It is awesome. I did not know, and you'll know once you watch the first episode, I did not know there was a character named Ari, spelled A.
Is that the squirrel girl?
No, it's this bird from either Brazil or something like that. That was actually first featured in a Donald Duck cartoon like years ago. I looked it up, but the character makes its return in this show, and it is one of the best characters I have ever.
Oh, you're kidding me.
There's the first scene that you meet this character. It's a bird. I watched it. I started laughing so hard. I had to pause it. I had to come get my kids. I had to come get the kids. I'm like, you guys need to see this. You need to see this character.
Oh, I need to watch this with the kiddo then.
You have to, dude. You have to. Yeah, see, Queen knows. He is the best. I need a t-shirt of this character.
There's a song
Oh, there's
There's
a
a
song.
song.
There is a song. I can't even.
The Wacky Bird.
See,
Oh my
Disney
God.
Stranger knows. You know, yeah.
Hey, Molar Man, what's up?
What's up, man?
So yeah, tangent. We'll get back into that a little bit. I was like,
Sorry.
how did I not know this was in my life? How did this happen? Like, how did they sneak a Three Caballeros series by me?
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. What I've seen already. So,
okay. What else is fantastic?
tell me.
Is a special about the legacy of Star Wars Boba Fett. A Disney Plus special on Boba Fett.
Yes. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Can it be a series? Why does it have to be just one special?
Maybe it's a Christmas special.
Yeah, I would hope so. I would hope so.
But yes, give me that. Give me some Boba Fett.
Oh God, I'm so looking forward to that. A special about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Anything Marvel, I'll watch. I'm good with that.
Yep.
I don't even know what this one's about. It's called Dope Sick, starring Michael Keaton. I don't know if it's a serious show about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't look it up. I just saw the name and I was like, huh, interesting.
And this is on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus on Friday, November 12th.
Interesting. Maybe they're getting a little more deep. I don't know.
I love Michael Keaton. Anything Batman's back, buddy. He's going to be in the new Flash movie, and I can't wait.
Because he is the original Batman, in my opinion. I know Adam West and people getting it. No, for me, Michael Keaton. I'm Batman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Michael Keaton was fantastic. That whole movie, just great.
I just love him as an actor in general.
Yeah.
And he's Batman.
Then there are several Walt Disney animation shorts, including one where the internet basically made this happen. At the end of Frozen 2, or during Frozen 2,
okay,
Olaf recapped Frozen 1 by himself to catch the other people up about what had happened.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was like, we need him to do everything. I need Olaf to recap all the movies for me. Guess what Olaf is doing in a series of shorts? Recapping Walt Disney classics. So
really?
Olaf is going to do shorts telling you the story of Snow White, the story of Aurora. And he's going to do his whole little thing with his acting and like the different costume things. Oh my God.
That's fantastic.
Yes, please.
Once again, something we're asking for.
Yeah. Like the world asked for it and was like, you guys need to give us this.
Yep.
And they did.
Yep.
And it's going to be glorious.
It really is going to be glorious. That's fantastic.
Now, here's the one that we need to push for. Olaf did a great job of those, right?
Mm-hmm. And that's who I was thinking when you said he was going to recap the movies. I'm like,
I need Lewis
to
recap every single Marvel movie that they've made so far.
Or every movie that's ever been made.
Or any movie that's ever been made. I just need him to do the movie. All of the sections where he would tell stories are literally some of the best parts of any Marvel movies out there.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And it's because they have him do the voice, but then they have the actors act it out, lip syncing to him doing it with his mannerisms. It's the best. I died laughing.
And I love his delivery. Like the way the
his cadence.
Yeah.
His cadence to his speech.
Yep.
Is just like, I don't, how many takes does it take to do that? Because he just flows with it, man. He's so good.
He probably just did that naturally, and they were like, "Wait a minute, what are you doing there? We're putting that in the movie. We're gonna put that in the movie."
I know. I would pay to see Olaf do a Star. Oh God, please tell me Olaf recaps a Star Wars movie, please.
Or The Mandalorian.
Oh my, have him do The Mandalorian. Okay. Him, Baby Yoda.
Oh, Baby Yoda, man. See, we still call him Baby Yoda.
I still call him Baby Yoda. I can't stop. I can't stop calling him Baby Yoda.
Because he is Baby Yoda. Let's call it what it is.
Yep. So that we need to push for him to do that because I'd pay good money to see that all day long.
I will. We'll start taking donations and then we'll hand the money over to Disney and go, here.
Yeah.
Make this happen.
And here's something, small little rant. With as much money as it costs to go to Disney World, why can't they afford 2-ply toilet paper?
Good point. Good point.
Disney legitimately has the worst toilet paper anywhere.
So you're saying Universal Studios has better?
I haven't been in many ages, but I would probably venture a guess.
Now I'll have to check that out.
If it's thicker than tissue, like see-through paper,
right?
They have Disney beat because legitimate. It's the worst paper anywhere. The toilet paper debacle. Yes, I'm telling you, it's terrible.
Debacle. It is a debacle.
Terrible.
Yep. Oh, hey, quick tip. Bring your own toilet paper to the park.
That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea.
Yep.
2-ply. What do you think? We got money? With the Genie app, they'll be. You're right, Tom. Maybe now that they have the Genie app, they will be able to afford
a fast pass to the
2-ply toilet paper.
Yeah, I like it.
Now, one more thing. This has nothing to do with much of anything of Disney, but I shared this photo on my Instagram, and somebody's like, "Oh, you need to print that and frame that." I was like, "That's pretty cool. It would be pretty neat." I didn't even realize. So I took this picture when we were leaving Boo Bash, going down Main Street with all the lights, and it was like dark, and like just as everybody was kind of leaving the park, and I threw like this like vintage filter on it, and it actually did come out pretty cool. So I want to share. It's on my Instagram, but this is the full picture because you always chop them on Instagram. But I thought it was a nice photo.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of got like a little vintage vibe to it. It kind of looks like it could have been a little bit older. Yeah. But I was like, man, yeah, I should print that. That's a pretty nice photo.
And, it's got a warmth to it. You know what I mean? The picture, it's got an inviting, like that warm feeling. You know what I mean? With the lights and everything.
It was the we don't want to leave photo. Like you can almost feel the sadness of each one of those people walking out. Like, I didn't want to go.
It's over.
Don't want to
go. I don't want it to be over.
I don't want it to be over.
Why do I have to leave?
Yeah. So yeah, that was just my so follow me on Instagram. I got all kinds of different like cool photos. I'm trying to get more into photography. And take some nicer photos.
You should do. You're good at it.
And but yeah, so I thought that one was pretty fun. What else you been up to, my friend Drew?
Man, just working and just trying to stay busy. But the boys started playing baseball now, so we got baseball practice that's into the mix, and it's just a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
We had a big day this weekend.
Yeah,
the kiddo rode her
right.
first roller coaster. Goofy's Barnstormer, and she loved it.
Oh, that's a good start.
Now, here's the funny thing. She loved it, but not enough to go right back on it.
Yeah.
She said it was great. It was awesome because I didn't have time to set up. I wanted to do the front and back camera, but I was in front of her and they were in a cart behind me. So I wanted to do the one where I could film like our reactions and the riding, but I only got the front POV. I was like, "Hey kiddo, do you want to go back on so we can film the POV part?" And she goes, "No." She was like, "I loved it, but
nah, but it's good. I'm good for today.
Yeah.
No, because it was probably that intensity where she was like,
she was amped up from it.
Like, I did it. I was insane. Oh my goodness. I need to come down off that.
My 4-year-old road Barnstormer didn't go well. Best didn't go well I've ever seen was we were leaving the Haunted Mansion, and there was a little kid with his mom and dad, and the little kid's like crying, like crying, and the kid goes, I never want to do that again.
And you're like, dude, that was just Winnie the Pooh.
It was so bad. I felt bad for the kid and the parents, but
dude, you never know how kids are gonna react.
No.
Like my kids were a little timid in the sense where they're like, they're cautious, I guess, not timid, cautious, where they didn't just jump on stuff, like your daughter. She's not just jumping on stuff.
No, my daughter is not a daredevil, not at all.
My niece, dude, my sister's daughter, she was like almost 5, I think. She wanted to go on Tower of Terror. Guess what? She went on it. As soon as she got off, she goes, let's do that again. I'm like,
oh my Lord.
Dude. No, and she's like that to this day. You know what I mean? Like some people are just like,
wow. Some people just love it.
That crazy stuff. Like I was never that person where I'm like, let's go on the antique cars. I want to just chill out.
So the kiddo's never been much of a rides person. So we started her off on like little things like so the first like ride she did was Peter Pan. So she like, I liked Peter Pan. We're flying. It was kind of fun. Like she was like, this was pretty good. I was good with this. And then we moved up to she wanted to do Winnie the Pooh. So like, okay, we'll do Winnie the Pooh. We did that same day, and she loved Winnie the Pooh. It was great. She loves the bouncing part with Tigger. She's like, this is great.
Bouncy.
And then when you go into the little dreamy part where it's like all like trippy acidy, she goes, best comment ever. She goes, are we in a dream?
Yes, indeed we are.
Like, we are. You nailed it, kid. We are in a dream.
Well, and you're kind of like, who's having dreams that look like that? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. And then then the next one was Barnstormer, and she was like, I loved it. So I was like, okay, the next step. Okay, am I right? The next technical step up would be Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
It would, but I would definitely get her more of Barnstormer under her belt. You know what I mean? But yes, evolutionary
rideness wise, the Seven Dwarfs would be before Thunder Mountain or any of the other big rides.
I would have to agree because there's a smoothness to that ride, and it's not. It doesn't feel as intense. You know what I mean? Like it's just a nice ride. It is a roller coaster, but it's a little smoother and a little more tame, I guess.
Yeah.
Alan Buck, welcome in.
Hello. Thank you. And so I've got that video just dropped of our day there where she's riding Barnstormer, and we ate at the Crystal Palace buffet.
Fancy.
We, haven't been to a buffet in quite a while, reasons.
Yeah.
Understood, I would think.
That shall not be named.
Yeah. But so we decided, you know what? Let's go to the Crystal Palace buffet. Let's give it a try. It was great.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was awesome. We were very happy with the food was good. I wish it had the characters back. We did it before when Pooh and them were in there and you could hang out with Pooh and them. I wish they would put them back, or at least like they did with Tusker House, just have them little socially distanced walking around.
Right.
That would have been nice. But here's how like clickbaity stuff does work if you guys are a creator. So I posted those 2 videos. The first video I posted was like me and the kiddo as the thumbnail. And it's like, will the kiddo ride Barnstormer for the first time or whatever? It's doing okay. The second one I posted is a picture of the kiddo going like this, thumbs down, like really angry. And it was like, what item did the kiddo give 0 stars at the Crystal Buffet? And that is like doing twice as well as the other one. For some reason, everybody's clicking on that one.
People want to know negative reviews.
The dirt.
They do. They want to know the dirt.
Dirt, man.
They want to know the nitty gritty.
So like that one's killing the other one. I'm like, man. But and they know that it's a buffet. It is not family style for Disney. It's buffet. You go get your own food. Full on buffet. They do make you wear a mask while you are in
Makes
the
sense.
buffet and food area. But no, it's full on straight up buffet, and it's not that bad priced.
Yeah, what was the price for an adult?
$39.99 for an adult, $27 for a kid.
Wow.
It has prime rib. It has crab and shrimp in little cups, which was, I mean, if you just like, I feel like I ate enough prime rib, crab and shrimp to double my money.
House it down.
So there's the little, it's like a crab claw.
Yep.
And peel and eat shrimp. And there's little cups of it. And you can just grab as many as you want.
Oh, man. I would have just grabbed all of those.
So I just was housing those. And the kiddo loves shrimp. So she was killing those too.
Yeah.
So we were noshing on those. And then, so here are your desserts.
Is that caramel popcorn?
Okay. That is butterscotch pudding with caramel popcorn on top.
Ooh.
Best dessert on the whole shindig.
Really?
So good. That butterscotch pudding, amazing.
Did it taste like a
Alan's asking a question here. Hold on. Did you hear about the guy that got up Tote area, the castle where you can't go and you can't come back anymore? Yes, there was some guy who I did hear something about. Somebody did something silly with the castle and got trespassed. Yes.
People are
but yeah, so there's that, and then so that's more of like the caramel popcorn and butterscotch puddings. This is Dad getting like fancy with my camera.
Dude, you got super artistic on that. I dig it.
Very artistic on that photo, right?
Yeah, man. Looks good.
And then so these are little s'mores bites.
Oh.
So it's a graham cracker wrapped around a little chocolate ganache.
Yeah.
With toasted marshmallow on the top.
Did you eat one of those?
Oh yeah.
How was it?
It was good.
Yeah.
And then this was what I pretty much just gorged myself on.
Yes, sir.
Prime rib of beef, au jus, horseradish sauce with a nice little mashed potato and a snappy green bean.
Okay. I if they had nothing else on the menu and they just had that plate like that you could keep getting, absolutely. $40.
And if I could just keep going back and getting that,
just that,
it is totally worth it.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah. I would have to say totally worth it. If you are looking to like fill up and get your money's worth, it's you can get your money's worth.
Yeah.
And if you want to know the item that the kiddo gave 0 stars to, you're going to have to watch the video.
Ooh, nicely done, Jamie. I like that. I like that.
There was something on that buffet that the kiddo... Oh, no. And it's a shocking item. Like, you would think it would go, no.
Yeah. No, but...
Tom Strong bringing it back all the way around.
Yeah, nicely.
Nicely done.
Tom Strong's tip for the Crystal Palace. I love it, dude. I love it. Sneaking bread. God. But, you know...
But not pumpernickel.
No.
They have an anti-pumpernickel policy.
You know, it's funny. I can't remember the last time I ate pumpernickel bread. Like, seriously.
I just love the name pumpernickel. I don't know why I can't. I like saying it.
Well, it reminds me of Humperdinck from Princess
Humperdinck.
Humperdinck.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, what? What are you talking about?
What? Pumpernickel. Yeah.
Pumpernickel. But I do want to say, because I've had multiple people ask me, Drew, when are you going to go to Space 220, the new restaurant? Good luck. I will tell you right now, you know when I'll go? When they offer it to me for free. Because I'm going to say this right now. I've seen some video. I've seen some Instagram and all that stuff. I think the menu looks terrible. I mean, straight up honest. I think it looks terrible for the price they are charging. And literally, somebody told me, they go, it actually kind of looks like a cafeteria where you eat with a big screen, which I think it's cool.
Really?
Like, with the big screen. And I could be wrong because I haven't been in there, but I've seen what I've seen.
Well, good luck. You can get in now before the 27th, I guess, but 6-hour waits to get in.
Yeah. And that's what
and reservations, which they said they weren't going to start taking till the 27th. They started taking them, and they're booked out like through, the next year or something. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now, I was in line with somebody today who had gone to it, and they were underwhelmed. They were like, for what we paid, it was $100. They said,
yep.
Because they're like, okay, so you're $70 for the meal or something. And then we wanted to get a couple of the space cocktails. So we got a couple of space cocktails. So we were about $100 a person in deep, she said. And it just wasn't great. She's like, it's nothing I'll go back for.
Right.
But here's the other thing she said. Okay, so like the Disney Stranger says they're charging for the view, right?
The screen.
She goes, unless you're seated on the outside, you really can't see anything.
Ooh.
So she's like, we asked for a table next to the outside and they couldn't get us one. So she's like, we were stuck in the middle. You can kind of see it, but she's like, we didn't really get that
vibe. They didn't get the vibe
because we were far away from all the cool spacey stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just, it doesn't look like enough for the price they're charging.
I just want to ride the little elevator.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I'll ride the elevator for free, and then I'll go back down.
I'll just leave.
Yeah, I'll just leave. Queen says she wants to get cotton candy in the martini glass.
Okay.
I'll just go to the dollar store and get a martini glass, buy some cotton candy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have to say, going back to my old thing, I have to say, I think this was a great thumbnail. What do you guys think?
Yep. Well, because it's very suggestive, because you're like, is she downing that plate?
That prime rib? Which that doesn't make sense.
Is it something on the plate, or is it something entirely different?
Yeah.
You got to check out the vlog to find out.
Yep. You got to watch the vlog to see what's up. So that was my fun little thing.
I'll still try the ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Me too, man. Me too. And those are delicious. I don't care. I love those.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't see myself. I was gonna go that opening day, and then I saw the price of the menu. I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna go by myself and get that meal. Like, if I'm gonna spend a ton of money on a meal, I'm gonna have an experience with my family.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna go and vlog it myself that day. Yep. So I didn't go that day.
I just the menu. I looked at it. I was like, there's nothing that excites me.
Super great. I'll tell you, go to the Crystal Palace.
Right.
$40. Gorge yourself on prime rib and shrimp and crab claws.
I am absolutely down with that. Yep, I agree. I might have to.
I say Drew and I just meet up at Magic Kingdom one day and just sit inside the Crystal Palace for the entire day.
We just eat
and see how long we can go in there before they tell us, excuse me, guys.
I wonder.
You can't have any more crab.
You can't have any more crab because you just ate all of our crab.
We're out of it.
We're actually out of it. We're out of the crab.
Okay, I've eaten at the Brown Derby before. It was pretty good. But the Brown Derby's not a buffet, is it? The Brown Derby's like just, order off a menu, if I remember correctly. Challenge accepted.
But I wonder how long you could be in there before they actually would kick us out and be like, you guys need to leave.
It's gotta be, there's gotta be some limit where they're gonna eventually be like,
yeah.
No.
But yeah, you guys have been here for 6 hours. You need to leave. I paid and I'm not done eating.
I paid and I'm not ready to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, no soup for you. Yes,
no soup for you.
Or crab legs. Or crab claw. Not crab legs, crab claw. Poor waitress. Where she's like, sir,
I do feel bad about the waitress.
My shift ended 2 hours ago. And they won't let me leave until this table's gone.
And we have to talk about the amazing thing that happened to us last week before we end here. So we are just walking around Epcot. And we're like, okay, we're doing our little live stream, which was fun, which we need to get to 1,000 so we can get rid of the StreamYard because I guess it messes up the audio and it makes the audio not sound great. But it's the only one where the chat doesn't die. Yeah. So that's why we're using it when we go live, because if you use Streamlabs, the chat just will die on you in the middle of it and you have no chat.
It's been that was a nightmare. Like, it's a blessing, but at the same time a nightmare, because we used that before we had 1,000, and it would all the time. The chat, guys, it would just go boop and gone.
It's just gone, and you have no chat, and then you're like, the whole point of this thing is to interact with the chat, and I can't do that.
Later.
6 hours later.
Hours later.
So we're just walking around Epcot, and somebody's like, "Oh, there's a launch tonight." And we're like, "Really? Oh, that's pretty cool." Didn't think anything of it. Nope. As we're walking down the main road to the World Showcase, there's a guy in a NASA shirt, and he's pointing his camera up over the Epcot Experience building, and it was a pretty, it was a decent camera. And I'm like, "Are you shooting the launch?" He's like, "Yeah, it's gonna go off in like 5 minutes." So we stayed and we watched a rocket launch from Epcot. Like, never thought I would see that ever in my life.
I've never seen a rocket launch. My first one
was
at Epcot.
Amazing. Like, and because of like the time of night it was, when the thing got all the way to the top and it did some sort of rocket booster thing, there was like a circle of like gas and light. And a light circle that like expanded out. It looked like it was going into warp speed.
It really did. It really did. Because it went from being like looking at it being this big to that was awesome. And plus the sun, I guess the sun hitting it on the other side, wherever the sun was, like wacky, man.
It was awesome. And the guy, I'm gonna plug him. I plugged him last time. I plugged him. I'll plug him again. His name was 8-Bit Photography. And his Instagram, you guys definitely have to go follow his Instagram.
Yep, amazing.
I'm gonna he took an awesome shot of the launch from Epcot. It's so cool. So there it is. Enhance. So that is a rocket. The trail of the rocket going out over Test Track.
Just beautiful. The water.
It's just amazing. And he's got all kinds of awesome rocket photos on his Instagram. Like, look at that.
And I want to know why that doesn't have more likes, dude. That's insane.
Yeah,
that's
no,
insane.
that definitely needs more likes. And like this one, if you want to talk like an awesome photo,
that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous.
It's so cool.
100.
So if you guys want to see some
likes,
it needs way more than that.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to see some really cool photography from stuff around Florida and launches and stuff, he does some really cool stuff.
8-Bit Photography.
8-Bit Photography. You'll find him. It's worth the follow.
Yes.
So we actually saw a launch of a rocket from Epcot. Never thought I would ever see that.
And that was serendipitous. That
was just happenstance.
To be right there. We just happened to be right there. You looked over, saw the dude in the NASA. You put two.
I'm like, that's gotta be. I mean,
nobody just shows up with a NASA shirt on at Epcot.
And a big old camera.
Yeah. Are you doing the rocket launch? No, man. I'm just hanging out.
No clue. I'm here for the food and wine, getting drunk.
I'm here for Space 220.
He's here for Space 220. Now, I'm going to share a couple of the photos before we go. We're going to get out of here. But these were some of the photos. These weren't with my good camera. These were iPhone photos. But they came out pretty good. So these are some iPhone photos of the ones over at Epcot. So you've got Pua and Hey, and Pua looks really happy.
He really does. He looks super cute. Super cute.
And Hey looks really creepy.
He really looks like he's not really with it.
I mean, that is a creepy bird.
Yeah. Not a smart bird at all, really.
No, not a smart and a creepy bird. 140 likes now. Yeah, that's right. D for Disney. Thank you. And then, so here's this one, and then we got a couple other ones. Boom. Come on. There we go. Enter full screen. Do your thing. There we go. All right. View. Zoom to fit. There we go. There we go.
Zoom to fit.
There's another one.
Oh, he's so cute.
Of Pua from the front with his.
He's so happy. He's just happy.
That's me when I get pizza.
Or prime rib.
And here's the Jiminy Cricket situation.
Ugh.
They can stick the little lizard on the Olaf statue. Why can't they put Jiminy Cricket on Pinocchio's?
Like, let's face it. Who do you think's more iconic? The little lizard or Jiminy Cricket? Because I can be honest with you, I don't even know the name of that character. I have no idea.
Bruni. The only reason I know is because they put out the list of the characters. I'm like, who the heck is Bruni?
Yeah, there you go.
I had to look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Dizlu, exactly. I agree with you, buddy.
It's crazy.
But look how happy Olaf looks.
He does.
Now, here's the other mischievous thing in me. Somebody's gonna put something in his mouth.
That's what I want to put an apple in there. I don't know why.
I want something in there.
Apple because it is actually like it's not just like looking.
It's
like
concave.
It's actually inside. Yeah.
Yeah, you can totally put Jub on there.
Yeah, right. Put Jub right next to him. He's gonna be famous. Jub, telling you.
This blew me away.
It really did.
The detail in the fur, like if that was in color, you would legitimately be like a little freaked out that a trash panda was standing there.
Oh, absolutely. It doesn't look like a statue of Rocket. It literally looks like Rocket. Like
right. Because Rocket's so close to that color, it makes it look more real than the other ones, I think.
Mm-hmm. And this picture, no picture can do it justice until you see it. Like even that, it's insane. That right there, I think was
enhance. Like look at his face.
Yeah. It's insane.
Like to the point where you're like, oh, Baby Groot's there too.
Yeah, right. It's crazy. Like I love Winnie the Pooh. That is my favorite because I just think it's adorable. The one that I have personally seen that I think is the most well done one, right here.
Oh yeah, the one that blew me away.
Yeah,
was this one.
Yep.
I was like, that's crazy.
Yep. It looks so real.
And then there's the silly Dante dog, which is large.
Yeah.
It's a larger statue. And
speaking of large,
I know he's a boy holding a full-size guitar, but Drew and I were there. That's not a full-size guitar.
No.
That is an oversized guitar.
It's huge, man.
It's gigantic.
Huge.
When you guys go there and look at this statue, it's gigantic.
Yep. And his head is the size of like a watermelon. Just to give you a reference, like it really is. Like it's the size of a watermelon. It
really is. Like a good size, not a mini watermelon.
No, like a regular size watermelon. So you can imagine, think watermelon for his head, then look at the guitar.
Johnny Levin wants to put a Lucha Libre mask on Dante. I do too. I wouldn't blame you.
Somebody will at some point.
But yeah, I mean, his head, he's gigantic. And so is the guitar.
There's been a few of these that I'm like, they've made the other ones like the size they should be. And then the other ones that are like, we're going to do whatever we want. Like
Like Tinkerbell's the right size.
Tinkerbell makes
These
sense.
ones, I think they just like oversized for some reason. Like,
No, but you have Gus and I forget the other dude.
Jacques.
They're mice, and they're this big. Like they're huge for like
that's a big
mouse. Where I'm like, you
That's
didn't really get the size right on that one. But
yeah,
I'm just saying, I'm being picky.
And then this was just a shot that I thought was pretty of the lights of the Epcot experience and whatnot. I thought was cool. This is that shot just with the iPhone. You can take really good photos with your iPhones.
Yeah, and the iPhone 13 as well.
Guess what?
Hello, Lori Menard. Did you
guess what arrives Friday?
Oh, you're buying it. You're buying it.
The iPhone 13 Pro Max is coming.
I'm gonna wait and find out from you
if it doesn't overheat as badly as the 12 does.
Yeah,
and dim the screen. Well, the other thing that's nice about the 13, I'm cutting you off. I know I'm doing it. My wife's going to yell at me. She yells at me every time. She's like, "You're cutting Drew off."
No, I can remember what I was going to say.
They increased the brightness on the screen. The maximum brightness of the new screen is brighter than the old one. So I'm figuring even if they cut the brightness down,
right,
because it gets hot, maybe it's the regular brightness of the 12 now. So they measure screen brightness in a thing called nits. Really weird term. I don't know why, but so the iPhone 12's max brightness is 500 nits.
Okay.
The iPhone 13's max brightness is 1,000 nits.
So double.
So I'm thinking if they cut that in half because of the heat, because that's what pretty much happens when you're using your 12 in the heat. Right. The screen goes at least 50% darker than normal.
Right.
So maybe it'll be just a normal screen then.
We're hoping.
That's my hope.
We're hoping. We're hoping. Or you're going to forget, you're going to go blind because it's so bright that you're like,
bright yourself.
I've had to turn mine down, man. Like, I need to
My wife makes fun of me all the time because I have mine set for max brightness pretty much because I'm so used to using it for filming. I always forget you can't leave it on auto brightness because it'll eventually just like drop your brightness. You go like, what am I filming? Like,
yeah, I turn mine down. The Queen's like, why is this so dark?
That's another good question. I wonder if they're able to fix the light refractions in the lens. They probably aren't.
That was what I was gonna say. Because it is ridiculous. We're like, cool, I get to take a picture at night and all these 3 dots are everywhere.
Right.
Like you can't
or the light up sign that's over here is reflected over here.
And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's not good. That's not
so
good.
Here are some top things that the new phone has that might interest you if you're a creator. The ultra wide camera is now completely usable. The old ultra wide camera on the iPhone wasn't a great camera. Like you could use it, but it was very bad in low light. It wasn't sharp and it didn't even have autofocus. So if you tried to like use that one, which is like a nice wide angle, it was basically unusable. Well, now it's like as good as the old wide lens, main lens was. So they really improved that. They doubled the light sensitivity on the main one, so it's even better in low light. The one thing they didn't really improve that I wish they would have was they didn't really improve the front-facing camera. It's still basically kind of the same front-facing camera. I wish they would throw the good camera at the front because that's the one we film with most of the time because you want to see yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're gonna get that. You're gonna get the brighter screen, and you get cinematic mode, which just looks awesome. Like I saw some people who got the phones early and they were playing with it, and it's like, focus on you. Everything in the back is blurred out. Focus on the back, like, and you can just keep pushing buttons and flip between. It looks so good.
You'll have to let me know if it's really worth it. You know?
Yeah, and because I mean, if you have a 12. You have a great phone. The cameras are great on it. I've never like really used my phone and be like, God, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Me neither. Yeah. I mean, and the new one does macro photography and macro video with the wide lens. So you can like, I saw people, they were like filming the hairs on felt of a pool table and you could see each individual hair.
Really?
It was ridiculously
That's
cool.
pretty
Like,
cool,
I don't know what I would use that for in a video, but you could if you wanted to show like ridiculous cool stuff.
Yeah, why not? That's just a.
Oh yeah, you
flex
can't.
it.
Yeah, you cannot use the front camera at night. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's just terrible.
In the words
To
of
quote
Charles
Barkley.
terrible. It's terrible.
If you are filming on your own and you're not live, you don't need to see a chat, and it turns to be nighttime.
Yeah.
Turn the thing around and don't worry about like being in frame. You're probably in frame. Just hold it back far enough and kind of guess.
Yeah.
And the picture will be 100 times better than if you try to film yourself with the selfie camera at night.
And trust me, you can get lucky by doing that, because I used to vlog like that without being able to see with a big
Drew's
camera.
entire channel started on a camera. You could not see what you were filming.
I literally had to guess. I did all right for guessing.
I'm going to get another thing that you guys might want to pick up. Hold on.
Ooh. Jamie's
It's
getting
actually
a whole bunch
being
of cool
used
stuff.
to light up Darth Vader right now. But you can pick these up on Amazon for like $20. They are little LED lights. They charge and they last forever. This has been on the whole show. I still have 100% battery. It's been going for like 2 hours and 30 minutes or something.
Wow.
It has different modes, so you can switch to like cop car mode, Christmas mode.
Christmas.
This one's like, okay, like it's storming outside, guys.
Ooh.
Look at the lightning.
I'm sorry, I had to do sound effects.
When we were filming over at Epcot for Epcot Forever, and we were just sitting there using the front camera, I turned this on, sat it down in front of us, and we looked great. Well, I mean,
Yeah. Well,
we didn't look great.
No.
The picture looked great.
But did it really though? Because we were in the picture.
Right.
Just saying.
It was
Just saying.
exposed well.
Exposed well. And it felt like a little campfire. It literally felt like we were hanging around a campfire. It was pretty awesome.
It did. So yeah, pick one of these up. This one is called a Wee Light.
Wee.
WEEYLITE, and it's great. You can actually even clip them. They have little clips, like you can put a little thing, you can get a little arm, put it on your side of your gimbal, turn it on at night, and you're fine. You're lit. You're well. You're good. That is a dad tick tip right there, buddy.
Look at him go. Look at him. You didn't even do your the tick.
I didn't even do my intro, but let me see. I'll play it now for you guys.
No, you have to, Jamie.
No, I have to. So
You have.
I have to. I just wanted to play that one. I was scrolling and I saw that one, and I was like, I just love that one.
He says the puppety corn, but it should be the puppety nickel.
The property nickel.
The puppety nickel.
There's one more thing we need to complete the plan. That guy died.
Speaking of Rocket.
I like how you did that. You fit that in there. But that's Dad's tech tip.
That's a little dad tech tip right there, guys.
Look at all the tips. Look at all the tips you guys are getting.
I think you guys got your money's worth, considering you paid nothing for this stream tonight. I mean, you really got all that money's worth. You really did.
They really did. I'm proud of what.
And Paul, that's on 10% brightness. This is on 10% brightness. I'm going to turn it up to the
11.
I'm going to put it on. Okay.
I don't like.
I'm getting pulled over.
Lights. I don't like.
I'm getting pulled over.
I'm getting nervous.
So I'm going to put it on normal light. Okay, so this is normal. This is just like your normal light. That's 10%, guys. We'll go up.
Oh my goodness, dude! It looks like you're holding a star.
I'm holding the sun. I mean, honestly, I don't want to put it right at the camera because it's going to legit blind somebody.
Wait, where are you?
But it's like I am holding the sun in my hand. Dude,
that's impressive. That is impressive.
And it's this big and it's super light.
You can cook with it at 100%.
Totally cook with it at 100%. I think you could.
That's how you cook eggs. Yeah, literally. Paul Engel says sunlight.
It is sunlight.
Sunlight.
It is called. I'll throw a link to it in the description later. It is called the Weylite. WEEYLITE RB08P. You can buy it on Amazon, and it's just amazing. And it doesn't. You don't have to buy this specific one. Just look for RGB LED light, and you can legitimately buy the cheapest one you can find. They're all pretty much great, and they're just rechargeable, and you can't go wrong with them.
No, that's amazing. And you can hold.
Don't go towards the light. Don't go towards the light.
Hold
Drew, what do you got coming up, my friend?
Oh, what do we got going on? I will be at Legoland for a live stream tomorrow. That's right.
Really?
Legoland. Yes. I'm going to be doing a little live stream.
Nice.
I want to say I'm going to be starting the live stream maybe 2:30.
Oh, getting off of work early.
I'll be out at noon tomorrow from work. So we'll be doing that. And I did want to say earlier to new people that are coming in.
You're going to go visit Dad's statue.
Yeah, I'm going to visit Dad's statue. But me and Dad Got Parks, we do this show together. We also have separate channels. I have Drew in the Moment channel. He has Dad Got Parks channel.
Yep.
So definitely go check us out on the channel if you like it. We hope you can subscribe to the channel. If you are enjoying this, you'll get our individual channels.
And we're basically the same people on those channels. And sometimes we'll guest star on each other's channels. Happens all the time.
It really does. So,
Drew, speaking of Legoland,
yes,
we need to make a date and do brick or treat.
Yes,
with the families together.
I agree.
Because I am a Legoland annual pass holder now.
So worth it. So worth it.
So we need to do brick or treat.
Yep. I'm down with that.
Which is free. If Legoland doesn't charge for their Halloween event, by the way, guys, which is pretty darn good deal.
And their
honestly,
annual pass is cheap.
Their annual passes are a fantastic deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $160 or something or whatever for the awesomer pass.
Yep. And
you get Legoland, you get to go to the Icon Park and go to the aquarium, and Madame Tussauds are included as many times as you want to go. Mm-hmm. Their after hours events type, their brick or treat event included with your annual pass. You can, for that pass that we have, we can go to the water park too.
And the water park that's in the Legoland.
In Legoland.
Just in the back. And it's one of my favorite places, and I will be going there tomorrow. It's in Legoland. The beautiful, beautiful Zen walking area with
the Cypress Gardens. That tree.
The tree, man.
The Avatar tree. It literally looks like something out of Avatar.
Dude, I was in awe, straight up in awe, where I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Because I read the thing. They brought this tree, and I'll show you guys tomorrow if you come into the stream. They brought this tree in a Are you piloting a helicopter?
Your headset. I'm sorry.
That just broke me. It broke me. Awesome. No, actually, would you like fries?
Niner, I'm coming in for a landing.
Coming in for a landing. That's awesome, dude.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. It broke me.
No, that's good. I missed it. I missed the comment. Dude,
so you were talking about a tree, Chopper Dave.
Chopper Dave. Now all I can think about is a helicopter, dude. That is
get in the chopper.
Dude, get in the chopper. We gotta go.
Get in the chopper.
We gotta go, man. Oh my God. Dude, that's all I can see now because I'm seeing myself. And
somebody's got a Photoshop Drew in a chopper, a little chopper. Put him in the Thanos chopper. Somebody stick him in the Thanos chopper.
Oh my goodness, dude. That is just
oh my God. Ghost Rider, that's a negative. Adam Baum, I don't think he has seen that movie.
Oh my gosh.
He still has not done his homework and watched Top Gun.
I haven't, man. I haven't. I was busy watching the Three Caballeros.
Piloting his helicopter.
I was piloting the helicopter while watching Three Caballeros, man. Oh my God. You know what? When I get on a helicopter for the helicopter ride, I'm going to wear this. I'm so going to wear this.
They're just going to let you pilot it. They're going to be like, sir, come on, truck. You're ready to go.
I'll walk up just like this, and they're like, oh, the pilot's here. The pilot's here.
But yeah, that tree's amazing, dude. It's awesome.
It's amazing because they brought it in a 5-gallon bucket. And the thing is like, I never saw Top Gun. There's just movies that, like, I've watched so many movies. Some of them slip through. Well, like for me, while Jamie was watching Top Gun, I was watching Hollywood Shuffle.
Right, which got our stream shut down, so we can't talk about that.
It's so got it shut down. But yeah, tomorrow, yes. Like
I thought you're from Boston, not Canada.
Yeah, I just haven't seen Top Gun, man. Just wasn't on my radar.
So you'll be okay. So we need to set something up so that we can go to Brick or Treat together.
Yes, Brick or Treat,
and we can take a picture with my statue.
Dude, I am gonna be your Jiminy Cricket. I'm gonna make a little Lego person of me.
A little Lego Drew and glue it to the statue.
I won't even glue it because I don't want to get in trouble. I'll just stick it on.
Just stand it there.
Stand it there. I'll just stand it there.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, we're doing that, and then Sunday, I'm just assuming that we're going to Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom. It's pretty much what you do every Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Sunday, Magic Kingdom. I know everybody. It's like Top Gun. You haven't seen Top Gun yet?
Everybody's they're shocked. They're like, "What the heck? This doesn't make any sense."
I just haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. But see, I know the song, the Danger Zone song or whatever. Like I know that's a Top Gun reference or song or whatever. So I do know. But you know what I have seen, which is pretty close to Top Gun? I've seen Hot Shots.
How have you seen the parody movie of the movie that you didn't see? It would make no sense to you to watch that movie.
Well, and that's the thing. I just watched it and I had no idea it was a reference. I just thought it was funny because Charlie Sheen was just wacky. And it's my kind of stupid funny.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So what do you got going on, Jamie? What do you got coming up?
I will finally return to the Disney Character Warehouse.
Oh my!
I think on Friday.
What?
I think I'm gonna finally go over and see if there's anything there. I haven't been there in 3 weeks. That's big for me.
Yeah.
My channel's been suffering. Everybody's leaving because they're like, where are my outlet stuff? I'm like, but there's nothing to show you.
I'll show you the same.
So instead, I showed them Halloween stuff. I showed them 50 Epcot creation stuff and whatnot. So that's pretty much. I will be going back there. We might be going to Hollywood Studios on Saturday. We're not sure. Depends on if it's 1 billion degrees. We might dip out from that one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on. And finding a time to go to Legoland with Drew in the Moment.
Yes, Brick or Treat, baby. Yeah, we got it.
And they don't have good candy. That's the one thing. They no chocolate. It's like
whatever.
Hard candies and Starbursts and stuff like that, I guess, because they do it during the day and it would melt, I guess.
Please tell me they don't give out ribbon candy, because I don't get me started on ribbon candy.
At least it's not like toothbrushes.
Or yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
I don't want a toothbrush,
no.
And I don't want a roll of pennies either. I've gotten that.
No, definitely not.
You know what?
What I would take was some 2-ply toilet paper.
Real quick though. What is the weirdest thing that you have gotten while trick-or-treating in your, going house to house?
Oh, that's a good one.
And everybody in the chat, let us know. What was the weirdest thing that you've gotten?
I got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Not like a Crustables, Uncrustables, like somebody made a homemade peanut butter and jelly sandwich and put them in plastic bags and they handed them out to kids when I was a child.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
You couldn't do that today because of the nut allergy. They'd arrest you for attempted murder of children.
Yep.
But B, I mean, really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What about you, my friend?
Well, speaking of ribbon candy, I got ribbon candy that I think was made in 1930, and it literally was put in a napkin. A poor,
Wow.
but this woman was so sweet, dude. She was like 90 years old,
Oh,
and I was, yeah, and we were trick or treating, and like she kept her light on because the rule goes, if your porch light's on, that means you're like, hey kids, come get some candy.
I'm down for the candy.
I'm down for the candy. And I went there and it took a little while. And then I hear it. And then she's like, yes. And I'm like, trick or treat. And then she was like, I could see that she didn't even realize that it was Halloween.
So she just grabbed something from like the side of her house and handed it to you in a napkin. That's
She
awesome.
literally went over and it was like ribbon candy in a napkin paper towel thing. And it had like little hairs on it.
That is excusable.
Oh, and I was fine with it.
Purposely making little peanut butter and jelly sandwiches knowingly to hand them out to children.
Yeah, that's a little
is weird.
Yeah.
That and raisins. I always got mad when they would give you a box of raisins. That was infuriating.
That's not candy.
It's nature's candy.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Do not lie to me. That is not nature's candy.
I'd rather have the grapes. That was before.
Yeah, right. Give me cotton candy grapes.
Yeah, guys, grapes over raisins all day, by the way.
All day.
All day, every day.
I do not like eating raisins. Like, I can't just eat raisins.
No, I will never eat raisins. I don't pick them up. I won't do it.
But I can have them in certain things.
If they were baked into something, maybe. There are certain things they've been, or in dishes, maybe. But I could never see myself picking up a box of raisins, opening it up, and just like,
nope.
No, never.
I got a rock. Adam Baum got a subpoena.
Yeah, D for Disney got a rock.
Of course.
Adam Baum got a subpoena. That's pretty good.
I can see how that happened.
Johnny Neverland got a nickel. Here's a shiny nickel.
A shiny nickel. And I'll give you and your sister.
And Kevin Fisher is an animal. He likes boxes of raisins.
And I know a lot of people.
And even if you cover them in chocolate, no.
I can do that, but that's not a go-to. But it's because I'm just trying to taste.
You know what I would do? I would put I would,
and then spit out the raisin. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. All right, guys. I think we've gone pretty far.
I think we have.
It's been a heck of a night. I think we gave you some good tips for life, Disney, and how to save your marriage.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done the job that you've hired us to do and paid us well for, and I think you've got your money's worth.
I do.
So if you could,
more.
like, subscribe, share. That share part's the most important thing.
It really is.
Each one of you tonight can get 5 people to subscribe to our channel, we would be that much closer to being able to doing quality live streams from the parks.
Yes.
Help us out. Help us get there.
Help us. Help us help you help us.
Help us.
Help you. Help us help you. Or something like that.
So, Drew.
Yeah.
What is the only way to live, my friend?
There is only one way. It's right here in the moment. And that guy does not do outros.
That's it.
Drew,
do you remember what we're going to do for our ending?
What are we going to do?
We said we were going to do it this week.
Oh, yeah.
The squirrels.
Yep.
You ready?
We doing the snap?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.